To be here with you as always, TJ.
Oh, man.
Jay.
Always a treat when players
Kirk Morrison, and this is me filling in for Rich. Have a great weekend.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I am grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
This is a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes. In the minor leagues last night, Ethan Young had a huge outing for the Palm Beach Cardinals. He went 4 innings, allowing 2 runs on 4 hits, 6 strikeouts. Palm Beach beats Daytona 7-2. Zach Root went 2 2/3, allowing no runs on 1 hit and 4 strikeouts for the Great Lakes Loons in a 3-2 win over the Western Michigan Whitecaps. The top 5 teams in the American Conference will all be in action today. Here are the standings. UTSA is in first place. East Carolina is in second, a game behind the Roadrunners. UAB is in third. Rice is in fourth. And Memphis rounds out the top 5. Memphis takes on Charlotte tonight at 6. It'll be Wichita State at South Florida at 6:30. UAB and UTSA plays at 7. And Tulane and Rice will play at 7:30. East Carolina and Florida Atlantic also will have a start time of 6:30 Eastern Time. This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
Jeff Stein here, back at you from Brown & Wood Buick GMC. And guess what, Pirate Nation? It's truck month only at Brown & Wood Buick GMC. We got 1500s, 2.9 for 72 months. 2500 HDs, 4.9%. 2026 Elevation. This is the deal of the month. The 1500 Crew Cab with the TurboMax engine, $11,549 in savings. And check this out, Pirate fans. That's 20% off MSRP. Only at Brown & Wood, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Vacation should be about relaxing, not wondering about what's happening back home.
With SCI Technologies, you don't have to. Your property is protected from every angle. Cameras watching, fire protection, the alerts are there before a small problem becomes a big one.
And if something does happen, you know instantly. A motion alert, a quick glance at your phone, and you're back to relaxing.
Because real security doesn't just protect your property, it protects your peace of mind. So go ahead, unplug, unwind, and enjoy the trip.
We've got the rest.
SCI Technologies, protecting what matters no matter where you are.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Is your car making strange noises? Or that check engine light still won't go away? At Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, we take the stress out of car care, from quick oil changes to full service repairs. And diesel truck service too. Our certified technicians deliver high quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure. Just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Don't let a small issue turn into a costly repair. Stop by today or schedule your service now. Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service, keeping Greenville moving.
Take your family, friends, and kids down to Play It Again Sports this spring sports season. We have all the hottest new equipment for the upcoming softball and baseball season, along with a huge selection of quality used sporting and fitness equipment. Whether you're a golfer, a bike rider, a soccer player, or a fitness enthusiast, we will have exactly what you need. Don't forget to do your spring cleaning and load up all the equipment that you no longer need or doesn't fit. Bring it down to the store and get paid on the spot. Play It Again Sports, across from the Nissan dealership on Greenville Boulevard.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North Restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy
enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North Restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North Restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Line drive into right center field. Burris around third. He'll tie the game. Herring gets to third base. RBI single by Austin Irby.
This is the Pirate Nation, and we are Pirates because all you have to do to get anybody excited here is go, Purple!
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome, and I love you guys.
Sumo Conbe hit, driven back, ECU standing tall.
The biggest thing about Pirate Nation is we kind of get it for as small a community as we are. We really get everybody involved.
Y'all are intimidating guys. I'm saying y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity type guys, and that's intimidating.
We never lose a tailgate. That's the one thing. Undefeated.
Go Pirates! Yeah.
Live from the First Flight Credit Union Studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Friday edition of Pirate Radio live inside the First Flight Credit Union Studios. Beautiful day in Greenville, North Carolina. A lot of sports to talk about, a lot of guests to get to. Going to have a fun Friday show for the next 3 hours on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington, 1250, 930. You can find us there. You can find us on the Pirate Radio app powered by Carolina Caliber. You can find us on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV. My head's chopped off. What happened to the top of my head?
We fixed it.
No, I just gave a shout out to Shirley Rhodes and intern Victor for running the ship. We're a little undermanned with J-Bone on the injured reserve, so everybody pulling a little extra weight. And well done to Shirley and Victor, who are here on a Friday. Shirley's leaving us, though, so I'm a little scared about that, the last 2 hours of the show. Does that mean Wesley Hines will make a Friday appearance? Oh, it does. Victor and Wes are my favorite duo I never knew I needed. Talk a country bumpkin and a dude from Africa. Just the opposites attract. It's a beautiful thing, folks. We'll have that, I guess, later on today's show. But a lot of guests to get to. We'll talk Canes hockey. We'll talk Stanley Cup playoffs with Mike Minascalco. He's one of my favorite guys to get on the show, and just his knowledge and passion regarding the Hurricanes and hockey itself. It comes through the air, and we do have tentative start times for the Eastern Conference Final if Montreal closes it out on Saturday. Game 1 of Canadiens and Hurricanes will be in Raleigh on Tuesday. If Buffalo forces a Game 7, the Canes will play Game 1 next Thursday. So Canes still have some time off, could have almost another week off if that series goes 7 games. We'll talk about that with Mike Minascalco. Brian North will join us on the show from WCTI 12. Got another great chat with Rahjai Harris. He's, I don't know, man. He could go into speaking, inspirational speaking after he's done with whatever he's going to do, because he always delivers a pep talk. He's going through rehab right now, coming off an injury, but his spirits are still high. Had a great chat with Rahjai. You'll enjoy that later on today's show. Tony Dunn will join us to break down the Panthers schedule. They'll be on primetime a few times. I watched some of the schedule release videos today. I'm assuming Shirley and Victor didn't, so I have nobody to talk about it with, but maybe Tony saw a few. But I got a couple of favorites. We can talk about that if anybody in the chat gang saw any of the schedule release videos. It's kind of old hat at this point, but it's basically who can be the funniest or most creative. The Panthers were not the most creative, but
it was kind of simple and to the point, and they had a little fun blowing things up. We'll talk to Tony about that later on today's show. The Schnappa A-Harp will join us live from the golf course. Said, Alex, you coming in today? He said, bleep, I'm playing golf with Pops. Totally forgot to tell you. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it. Thanks for the heads up. We'll talk to A-Harp coming up in hour number 3, and DJ Captain Morgan Ahlers will join us to talk ECU Bama, maybe a little Pirate hoops, Pirate baseball, coming up in hour number 3. Shirley Rhodes is here. Victor is here. They are hard at work on a Friday. And the chat gang hanging out. Come on and join us. Give us a like, subscribe. What is on your mind on this beautiful Friday? We'll talk Pirate baseball in a moment, coming off a big win last night. Jamie says, hey now. Need a Trey Murphy. You know what I've been doing, Jamie? I did it with Chase Burns yesterday. So a Murphy, for those that don't know, is a no-run first inning by either team. You can bet on, will a team score in the first? Will a team not score in the first inning? You get 2 or 1 strong starting pitcher and a decent pitcher. No is minus money. You get 2 bad pitchers. Sometimes it'll be about even. It happens where it's plus money sometimes for a no. If you got 2 bad pitchers, maybe in a windy day at Wrigley or Coors Field or something. But, Jamie, here's what I've been doing, and I'm doing it tonight. So yesterday, I had Nationals no-run first inning because Chase Burns was pitching for the Reds, and I had Cubs no-run first inning. Maybe I'm getting my days wrong. When did Chris Sale pitch? That was last night, right? Cubs no-run first inning, and combined those two, and it was like minus 130 or something, so you got a little juice there. But instead of, like, if I like one pitcher in a matchup like tonight with Trey Savage, I am taking no runs first inning for the Tigers, so Trey works the scoreless first, and I'm taking no runs first inning for the Red Sox, and I'm going to have Spencer Strider working a scoreless first. So I'm parlaying the pitchers I like rather than depending upon, both teams not to score. Because there's nothing worse than when Trey Savage throws a perfect first, but then Vladimir Guerrero hits a home run and it ruins your Murphy. So I'm trying that out tonight. Also got Trey Savage, Tigers no-run first inning, parlayed with a Spurs win tonight on the road against Minnesota. Jerry says, hello. He says, we are the PRL chat gang. Pike liked the stream, wishing I was in Greenville, but enjoying the views and weather in North Myrtle Beach. Jerry says, I like the Titans interviews with doppelgangers. Okay, that was pretty good. Was that the one that kept playing Who Are You? That was a pretty good one. They just had a guy going up to people associated with players on the team they're scheduled to play. So I like running through the schedule, and it'd be a fat white guy in a Myles Garrett jersey, and he would say, hey Miles, and then it would show jacked up Myles Garrett side by side with this dude. Yeah, that was pretty good. Since you mentioned it, Jerry, my favorite so far that I've seen, I haven't seen them all. I like the Bills one just because it was like kind of stupid and wacky and Adult Swimish. It was Josh Allen was involved, and I like Josh Allen, and he did a pretty good job in it. But that was kind of a weird one. My favorite, and it's not fair, but the Chiefs had Rob Riggle, but one of my celebrity crushes, and not enough people know her, is Lisa Gilroy. She's attractive, but more so, she is hilarious. Rarely you find male and female in the comedy world. Like either you get the comedy chops or you get looks. She got both. She is extremely demented and vulgar and crazy on a podcast I listened to, Comedy Bang Bang. But Lisa Gilroy and Rob Riggle did like a QVC type thing, and it was funny. It had a storyline throughout, and it was very well done. So big fan of Lisa Gilroy and Rob Riggle. They did a good job with the Chiefs. Jamie, the Raiders did the Step Brothers. Yeah, that was pretty good with Fernando and Kirk Cousins. Colts went with the Simpsons. What's the connection there, Jamie? I mean, you can't just do that without the rights. Do they have what's his name, Matt Groening or whatever? Is he a Colts fan? I mean, they went legit open and showed clips from the show. So, yeah, Colts went that route. Panthers blew up a lot of stuff. Commanders did Bill Nye the Science Guy with Bill, the running back. So, a lot of different schedule release videos. If you had a favorite, let me know. If you thought some were lame, let me know. I did find it interesting. I didn't even watch it. I saw the intro. The Patriots used puppies, I guess, dogs. So with all the drama going on with Mike Vrabel, they're like, hey, man, what can we put out there that won't be controversial at all? Everybody loves puppies. Let's just put puppies out there and maybe people will love us again. So I found that interesting. All right. Also, I found interesting East Carolina with a big 7-5 victory last night over FAU. Got a little hairy in the ninth as FAU put 2 on the board, but still came up 2 runs short. 3 hits. Jamie, you noted this yesterday at the end of the show. A little change in the batting order at the top. And Grady Linehan from the leadoff spot, 3 for 5. Scored a run last night. Jack Herring gets on base. Got on base 3 times last night. 1 for 3, 2 walks. Braden Burris had a hit and a run scored. Davin Whitaker had a hit for the Pirates in 5 ABs, a run, and RBI. Colby Wallace scored 3 times for ECU, getting on base 4 times. Good night for the Pirate third baseman. You had Braden Bachman go yard. He came in. He did not start and hit his first home run of the year. Michael Kalinich had a hit as well for the Pirates. Irby had an RBI ground out, but went 0 for 4 for ECU. Walker Barron knocked in a run, 1 for 3 for the Pirates last night. Pitching-wise, Ryan Towers went 5 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run. It was not earned. Did walk 3, but struck out 4. Gavin Marley had 4 Ks in 3 innings, gave up a run. Joe Webb, not his best outing, gave up 2 runs in a third of an inning. And Colby Wallace gave up 2 hits, but did finish it out for ECU as the Pirates pick up the very important 7-5 win. What does that win mean? Not much with the RPI. Pirates are 53. They are ahead of UTSA by 1 point in the D1 RPI. ECU's at 53. UTSA is at 54. And again, just the UAB's all the way down to 64. We were talking about potentially those 3 teams in the field of 64. It might just be 1 now. Rice continues to climb and play well. They are at 75 in the D1 baseball RPI, but you look at the standings right now, UTSA lost. So East Carolina's a game back, for all intents and purposes, 2 games back due to UTSA controlling the tiebreaker. But UTSA is 16-9. East Carolina is 15-10. Rice wins, UAB wins. So they stay with East Carolina. The Pirates have the tiebreaker for second over UAB. Rice has the tiebreaker for over ECU. If there's a 3-way tie, I do not know what happens in that scenario. If anybody does, let me know. Tie? Thank you. So, right now, East Carolina, sole possession of second place and would get that sweet double bye in the American tournament, which begins next week. Pirates looking to win the series tonight against FAU and finish out strong. So, yeah, once again, UTSA in first, ECU second, UAB and Rice, identical 14-11 records. Memphis, I guess, still alive. It would have to come down to a tiebreaker, but they are 13-12, so 2 games back of the Pirates and 1 game behind UAB and Rice. With 2 to play, as down the stretch we come for this college baseball season. Other things going on. We had the schedule release. We had Pirate Baseball, PGA Championship continuing. And this dude who I did not know until yesterday, I'll be honest, I still don't know him. Aldrich Geiter is at the top of the leaderboard at 5 under par in the PGA Championship. Alex Smalley or Smalley? Stuart Smiley? What was the guy's name on Saturday Night Live, Shirley? Smalley?
Stuart Smiley.
Stuart Smiley, we'll call him that, is 4 under. And then there's a group at 3 under with Hideki Matsuyama, Jason Day. Cameron Young is 2 under, along with JT, Scotty Scheffler. Where is Xander Schauffele? He is +1. I had him leading after today. +1 for the day, -1 for the tournament, along with Brooks Koepka, Ricky Fowler, and a group there, Jordan Spieth, John Rahm, all of them at 1 under. Projected cut is +3. My guy, Morikawa, I think it's +1. Yeah, he was +2 today, +1 for the tournament on the Buccaneer Music Hall leaderboard at the PGA Championship. Playoffs last night, it was the Vegas Golden Knights ending their series against the Ducks. They win it 5-1. So it'll be Vegas and Colorado to decide who represents the West in the Stanley Cup final. Canadiens beat the Sabres last night 6-3, and they will play coming up on Saturday in Montreal. They can close it out if they win. NBA playoffs coming up tonight. You've got Pistons Cavs, Game 6. Cleveland looking to close it out at home. And Timberwolves, Minnesota, trying to stay alive at home as they play the Spurs tonight on Prime Video. All right, let's those scores, by the way, on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Mike Minascalco will join us, play-by-play voice of the Carolina Hurricanes. We'll ask him his thoughts on the Canes so far, what else is going on, and how's Mike doing? He got beat up pretty good by Trip Tracy on that final goal to close out the Philadelphia Flyers. We'll talk to Mike when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Friday after this.
Close your eyes and picture this. Sizzling fajitas hitting the table, fresh seafood bursting with flavor, and a handcrafted margarita waiting in your hand. That's the experience waiting for you at La Tavara Mexican Kitchen and Seafood on 10th Street in Greenville. From brunch with friends to a quick lunch break, La Tavara brings the taste of the coast and the heart of Mexico together in every bite. So when you're hungry for something fresh and unforgettable, make it La Tavara Mexican Kitchen and Seafood, 10th Street in Greenville, or online at latavara.restaurant.com.
Spring is a great time to plant flowers, trees, and bushes. When planning your landscape, please keep in mind that you should never plant anything within 3 feet of a gas, electric, or water meter. The same thing applies if you have an electric transformer in your yard, except keep plants 8 feet clear of the front in case crews need access during a storm or an outage. Always remember to call 811 at least 3 business days before you dig to avoid underground lines. This important safety message is from your neighbors at Greenville Utilities.
Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville.
Looking for Washington's favorite place to eat? The spot locals keep coming back to. Head to Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now open 7 days a week, Down on Main is serving up all your favorites. From the house salad with grilled chicken, to the half club and chips, to the crowd-pleasing fried shrimp plate. After a long day, unwind with dinner and drinks on the patio. It's the perfect place to relax and catch up with friends. And don't miss Wednesdays, half-price wings from 4 till close. Down on Main Street, right on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Washington.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
This July 4th, celebrate America's 250th in the original Washington, where history comes to life. Festivities begin Friday, July 3rd at 4:30 p.m. with the grand opening of the city's brand new History Museum. On Saturday, kick off the day with the Founding Fathers 5K at 8 a.m., explore history exhibits, and enjoy free trolley rides from 10 to 2, and live music from 7 to 9 p.m. Then look to the skies for a spectacular fireworks show at 9:15 p.m. Come walk through 250 years of history, celebration, and community right here in the original Washington. Learn more at visitwashingtonnc.com.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule an appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Bird. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates.
This is Miles Berry, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Barat.
All right. Thank you, Shirley. We got intern Avery in the house as well on a Friday as we get ready for the sports weekend. Canes fans going to have to wait a little while longer. Maybe next Tuesday, maybe next Thursday when Canes hockey returns to face either the Montreal Canadiens or Buffalo Sabres. We'll talk some Canes hockey now with the play-by-play voice of the Carolina Hurricanes, Mike Minascalco, joining us again during this playoff run on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Mike, appreciate your time as always. How you doing, sir? Mike, are you there?
I'm here.
There he is. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
I appreciate you joining us as always, Mike, and going to ask about, the Canes and their health, but let me ask you about yours first. Let me play the clip. Mike Minascalco, Trip Tracy on the call, 99.9 The Fan, Canes Radio for the final goal against the Flyers.
Whips it across. Blake with a shot. He scores! It's over! Series over! Jackson Blake wins it in overtime!
We got a Dusty Rhodes elbow from Trip Tracy, followed by maybe a Jake the Snake sleeper hold. Mike, credit to you for continuing the call with the assault going on in the booth. That was amazing to watch.
Oh, thank you very much. I enjoy the physical contact. Sports was always a place that I excelled in, Clip. So it was, you got to take a hit to make the play in hockey, and that's just how I looked at it. But you'll be the first to know. 100 people have asked me, and I'll let it know here. I'm now out for the rest of the playoffs because of that hit, and therefore, Trip's going to have to do it all by himself.
Oh my God! I'm. You know what, Mike? I hate we're missing you, but that could be an adventure right there. Trip Tracy solo. Who knows what the heck's going to happen?
I've had about 50 days to recover between Game 4 and Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final. I'll be good.
Good deal. That's awesome, man. I mean, that you guys connect so well with the fans because of the job you do, but the passion. I mean, you guys pulling the team through like that. And Mike, I don't know, man. You pinch yourself sometimes. Like, I'm getting paid to hang out with Trip Tracy, call these games. That's a pretty cool gig, man.
Well, I don't pinch myself because I'm hanging out with Trip Tracy, but all the games, yeah, absolutely. No, it's one of these things where for anybody who's out there, growing up watching it, I can close my eyes and I can see and hear plays with the call behind it, like Vin Scully in '86, or the Jack Buck. We'll see it tomorrow night for the Twins in Game 6 and the Kirby Puckett home run against the Braves. Like I can just be a part of all of that, and I don't think that I'm doing it, but it's, for me, if you're calling the game, it's supposed to be entertaining and exciting, and you're supposed to relay that to the people who are listening. And that's just how I look at it. And I mean, I could easily do Mr. Announcer voice with my canned phrases, and there are a lot of guys who are out there who do that, and that's great. There's no one way to do it, but the guys who I was always gravitating to was when the moment was there, they were excited about it, and it relayed you as the fans to it. So if I get accused of being overexcited or exuberant for a call, so be it. But I mean, you can't fake it. Like, I don't know Jackson Blake is going to score a goal there, so I can't sit there and say, oh yeah, this is how we were going to call it, or that Tripp was going to do some, as you mentioned, RKO or a Stone Cold Stunner. You just gotta be ready for it and go from there. But yeah, it's great. It's great to be along on the ride. I worked hard to get to this, so I don't. It's not so much of a pinch me, but when it's all said and done and you look back on it, like, it's going to sound weird. I just literally hope, I'm like, oh gee, I hope that the team appreciates the call, because that excitement, it's not fake, it's not canned, it's in the moment.
Mike, I think Coach Mac McCarthy, he's now he does radio with us and TV, calls games, but does other radio spots. But I believe he said he remembers you a while back, maybe before you got to North Carolina. I don't know if I've ever asked you, Mike, what's your background? Like, how did you come up in the broadcasting world?
I grew up in Buffalo, New York, and I got my start at WGR 55, and then from there I went to Richmond, Virginia. So that's Mac.
Yep. There you go, Richmond, Virginia.
I know, Mac. He's going on. I moved 25 years ago, so I met Mac about 25 years ago. That's how long I've known Mac.
Wow.
Kind of lost touch, but I'm glad he's still doing work. He's a great guy.
Oh man, yeah, he's the best. Mac, he doesn't watch hockey though, so screw Mac McCarthy. I'm trying to get him on, Mike. Maybe he will these final couple of rounds. All right, so it'll be Canes versus, TBA. We're still trying to figure out who it's going to be. I asked earlier this week to one of my guests, Mike, do we want the Canadiens, I guess they were up in the series at the time, to go ahead and clean this thing out and win it, or do we want a 7-game series? If I ask you that question, and I'll ask you this, do you want them to go ahead and finish it out Saturday, or are you pulling for the Game 7 here for the Canes aspect of it?
Well, for me, on the selfish side, finish it up so I can get back to work with all games and not have to wait any longer. But I think if you're ever going to talk about this, yeah, let Buffalo and Montreal drag it out 7 games and be a little bit run down by the time Game 1 for the Eastern Conference Final rolls around. I mean, that's the one answer for it. But I think that the players and certainly the announcers, we're kind of chomping at the bit to get back going.
All right, let's take Freddie Anderson off the table for this. You could certainly make a case for him being the MVP. He has been awesome this playoff run. But give me skaters only, Mike, offensive and defensive MVP so far through 2 series for Carolina.
Taylor Hall up front, when you take a look, he's leading the team in points with 12, the 3 goals and the 9 assists, and what he's been able to do, and just how he's been a leader on that top line for the Carolina Hurricanes that Logan Stankoven is anchoring. And Jackson Blake is coming off of his best postseason series against Philadelphia. I mean, you just take a look at what those 3 have done together, but Taylor Hall has really been the steady force on that line. Stankoven scoring goals at the clip that he is right now, which is pretty impressive, with 7, leading the way through for the Canes. And, he's near the top of the goal scoring charts for everything. He's only done it in 8 games. And then on the blue line, this is not a cop-out answer, Clip. It's all of them. It's all 7 guys who have performed in the postseason. When Alexander Nikishin was out with the concussion and Mike Riley steps in and you don't miss a beat, that's got to just tell you how well that group plays together. If you want to nail me down to one player, I think Keandre Miller, the 6 assists are something that jump out, but then I think of all of the times Jacob Slavin has been on the ice and he's made a play. I mean, hell, at the end of Game 3, I think it was, or Game 2 against Ottawa, he was on the ice for 4 minutes to close out the game. So, I mean, it would have been Game 3. It's just some of the things that you look at with how these guys play and how they play together. So defensively, I really don't want to single out one guy because Chatfield and Walker and Gostisbehere, all in their own right, have just been fantastic for this team. So I'll give you the hedge the bet. I'll take all of the defensemen and Taylor Hall up front.
Mike Minascalco joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. 8-0 in the playoffs, which hadn't been done in a very, very long time. But they've had to win in overtime. They've had to win in overtime on the road. They had to erase a 2-goal deficit, an early 2-goal deficit. So they've been challenged. Some of the games have been lopsided as well. But the 8-0 looks great, Mike. But I think it's good that they've been in some games. They have been kind of stressed. They can win a blowout. They can win a tight one, a nail biter, and that's good that they've been challenged along the way, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, it's this. When people look at the 8-0, I just try to remind everybody, when you get to the postseason, even if you sweep every game, unless you're winning 7-0 and holding your opponents to less than 10 shots a game, it's never easy, or it's never as easy as it looks. And for Carolina, look, Ottawa was down the stretch one of the best teams in the league. And since I think it was January 3rd, Philadelphia had one of the best records in the league, but they needed to play that way to make it into the postseason. So I know there's been a lot of talk about, the bracket and paths, but you can just throw all of that out, because if you're in the playoffs, nobody flukes their way to 4 wins in a series ever, Clip. So they've been challenged, and they're going to be, and they'll be challenged in the next round and hopefully in the round after that. But every team gets a challenge in a postseason series somewhere, somehow. But for this group, that the core has really been together for all 8 years of this run. They've been through all of this, so they know what the challenges are about. The thing is how that they've been able to react and finish off those games and give themselves and put themselves in the position to sweep both Ottawa and Philadelphia.
Mike, Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals set with the Golden Knights winning last night. They'll play Colorado. Hey, Colorado, they're human. They lost the game, and they were down 3-0 and somehow won that one. But, man, they look pretty dominant. They'll be taking on the Golden Knights. Colorado and Carolina, a final would be awesome. And that is the odds-on favorite to happen. Still a lot of hockey left to go. But what do you think about the matchup in the West, and how much is Colorado a favorite over Vegas out there?
They should be, just based on how the regular season goes and how strong the Central was versus the Pacific. But, Vegas, they've won a title. They've got guys who know how to win, and they've got John Tortorella behind the bench who also knows how to win a championship. So there's something to be said about that. They're not going to go down easy. But just Colorado has so much. They can come at you wave after wave with the skill set that they have. And I think it's the Western Conference Final. It's sports, right? So I'm never going to say it's a foregone conclusion that these are going to be the two teams that meet. Anything can happen. Vegas is going to give Colorado a series just based on the way that they play and the players that they have up front. And they're rugged on the blue line with what they're able to do. But this Avalanche team, they were looking like they were going to have one of the more special seasons in the history of the NHL. And, they kind of let the foot off the gas a little bit. And then when you are destroying teams, you start to get everybody's best shot.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what happened in the regular season. But, the Avs are really good. And, if I was a betting man, which I am, but I'm not allowed to bet on the National Hockey League. If I was, I think it would be the Avalanche and the Hurricanes are going to be the last two teams standing when we get to the Stanley Cup final.
Mike, I heard or saw the video of the post-game, celebration speech from Rod Brindamore, and I believe it was Jordan Martinook who yelled 2 days off in the locker room after the win in Game 4 over Philly. But how about day to day? Have you been around the team at all? Is it daily practices? How are they spending their time during this long wait?
It's almost like a training camp for them. So they're not sitting there playing gin rummy, Clip. They're getting ready for the next round, and it's exactly what they did the round before when they swept out Ottawa. They've got that blueprint, and that's what they're following this week as they await to find out if it's going to be Montreal or Buffalo coming to Raleigh.
And you will be at home for a couple of games and then on the road in Buffalo or Montreal. Mike, is the travel any different? Is it any more of a headache going to those Canadian arenas versus here in the States? Does it not bother you at all?
No, it doesn't bother me at all. You got to clear customs, but that's not a big deal. Although the way that the schedule is laid out, the one thing that I've looked at is if it is Montreal, we will be in Montreal the same weekend as the Formula One race will be there.
Oh wow!
So yeah, that's going to be a little hectic. But other than that, all that's just going to do is if I'm in a good spot, I can look out my hotel window and watch Max von Strappen drive around or Verstappen drive around.
That's different.
See some of these cars. Yeah, that'd be a little different. But other than that, no. There's the way that the travel is set up now, Clip. It's not, especially when you get to this point. It's so much easier than this season when you wake up in St. Louis and then you go to sleep in Minneapolis and 3 days later you're in Winnipeg and it's 4 degrees, 4 degrees outside Fahrenheit, not Celsius. I mean, this travel is cake compared to the regular season because you're not crisscrossing time zones and you're not worried about weather. Things are fine. And
we'll wrap it up here, Mike. I don't think I've asked you. What's your favorite arena outside of Lenovo to call a game in?
It would be Bell Center.
Wow. Okay.
It's the way that the press box is set up. The booth it's a gondola. It's over the seats and right above the ice. You just have a great view, and it's honestly one of the best. It's probably one. Detroit did a great job with Little Caesars Arena copying that. So Detroit's up there as far as great arenas to call a game from, but Montreal for me is number one.
All right, Mike, love having you on. Love hearing you on the call. Put on some extra pads and a helmet for who knows how physical Trip's going to get the rest of the way. But yeah, really enjoy you guys and appreciate you joining us, man.
I got to dig out my old flak jacket from my football playing days and protect Tibbs if I can find it.
There we go. See you, Mike. Appreciate you, man.
You got it, Clip. Bye-bye.
All right, Mike Minascalco joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. If you haven't seen that video, you can track it down somewhere on the Hurricanes account. But Tripp lays a nice elbow, followed with a little chokehold after the Canes win the game against Philadelphia. Let's take a break. We'll come back. More to go. Hour 1, Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after these words.
Pirate friends, it's Rhonda from Russell's, and we're back open with a whole new look. We have a ton of surprises for you to see, including our Johnny O shopping shop. Our racks and shelves are fully stocked with all new spring and summer merchandise for both men and women. Make it a point to come by Russell's in downtown Washington to check out the new look, experience the same great customer service you come to know, and see all the new quality clothing you love. We can't wait to see our pirate friends and customers back at Russell's in downtown Washington.
May is Celebration Month at Basil's in Greenville, and we're celebrating all ECU graduates. Stop in today and check out Basil's new specialty menu, packed with bold, flavorful dishes like shrimp tacos, taco salad, chipotle chicken pasta, and taco pizza. Plus, don't miss our weekly specials, $4.50 margaritas every Tuesday and $3 North Carolina craft beers on Wednesday. And of course, all your Basil's favorites are always available for lunch and dinner. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant and pizzeria on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Pirates supporting pirates.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This May, get behind the wheel of one of the select new 2026 Subaru Forester models at Capital Subaru of Greenville. Get there now because they have as low as 0.9 APR available. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville off of Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru of Greenville, a proud official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires June 1st, 2026.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Yeah, you've always had a great perspective, man. And,
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time.
Yeah.
Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
If you're looking to make someone's day a little sweeter, Nothing Bundt Cakes has the perfect treat. From our bite-sized buntinis to our delicious 8 and 10-inch Bundt Cakes, every cake is baked fresh daily and topped with our signature cream cheese frosting. Birthdays, celebrations, office treats, or just because. There's always a reason for a Bundt Cake. Come see us in Greenville in the Law Promenade Shopping Center near Longhorn and let us help you share a little joy, one bunt at a time. Nothing Bundt Cakes. Make life a little sweeter every day.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
This is Ryan McChrystal, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
And everybody's journey different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's process different, man. You gotta live that 1% lifestyle. When you do that, it's gonna add up.
You talked about your diet and stuff, and you learned that part of it. I've talked to a ton of athletes that had to learn that.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Can't take them anywhere. Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor-to-Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor-to-Neighbor program. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, Shirley, you had a good week. You've had a good run, but we're going to bring in the closer. We're gonna take you out and put in Wes Hines.
You're bringing in the big dog.
That's right. He is going to close us out today. And we are going out to the Turner Home Team Live line because Brian North joins us today on Pirate Radio Live. North, how you doing?
Happy as a pig and poop. Clipper, how are you today?
I'll co-sign on that. I'll just echo your statements there. Brian, we are going to start with NASCAR today because I got a local angle. We talked to another Pirate involved in racing yesterday. Kendall Futrell, the former South Central Falcon, is with Team Penske and he'll be on the track tonight working with the trucks. And his story, we can't relate to this, Brian. So he went to a wedding, and I believe it goes his lady friend's brother is somehow involved in racing, but Team Penske members were there and took one look at Kendall Futrell and said, "Hey man, you ever thought about doing some NASCAR, being a jackman?" I guess the suit was looking good that day on him, Brian. But yep. I was trying to think what how I could relate to that, and maybe like some of Joey Chestnut's people see me and they're like, "Hey, man, you ever thought of competitive eating?" Or I don't know how they would profile me, but that's a pretty and Kendall's never really thought about it, I guess, but he was like, "I'll check it out," and now he loves the team aspect of it, being back in a sport like that, and I think he's in his second year and really enjoying it. It's pretty cool.
First of all, it'd be the wise guys from Vegas seeing you in one of your flat brim hats. Just go, that guy right there. He can set some lines for us.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I did not know about Kendall, but South Central guy, and it fits, right? We've seen this happen before with Jeff Carr, and then for us in Craven County, Roderick Cox, who played at NC State and had a chance to, and still is a tire changer in the NASCAR scene. And so, yeah, these football guys, they're just built for this, especially those type of linebackers, rush edge guys, even running backs, just guys who are quick on their feet, shifty, can get to where they need to go, turn a corner. We know Kendall could turn a corner real quick.
Yeah.
When you run around those cars, that's important.
That's a good point. You need a good rush in to get around the hood and the rear.
Right. So what is his position? Is he a jackman?
Yeah, he's a jackman, working with the trucks right now and trying to work his way up.
Yeah, and that's really cool. So, and these guys they always have trouble transitioning to like quote unquote real life.
Right.
So when they get this opportunity to keep that team aspect going, and that's the thing you hear, that's the camaraderie, the locker room, the being around a guy, being a part of something bigger than you that they really miss. And so that's pretty cool. And I'm happy for him because I was wondering, you look at some of these guys, I see Jeremy Lewis is playing in the CFL, and I've always wondered about Kendall because he loved football and he was an overachiever and he was a great story, and you always wonder what's going to happen next for these guys. So that's a really cool story for a guy from Pitt County.
Talked to Rahjai today. He said he was invited to Charlotte to check out NASCAR, but it was on the same day as Pro Day, which kind of stinks. So he never got his chance to go out there. And Rahjai in the UFL, unfortunately, had an injury, but trying to stick with that. And his story's pretty cool, Brian, because he said that his coach is Ricky Prohl. And you kind of worry about a guy like in the UFL suffers an injury. Are you an outcast? But he says he's still part of the team and talks to Ricky all the time. So that's good to hear.
Yeah, no, it's all part of that fraternity as well. The UFL, it's funny because people look at that and the CFL as like lesser leagues, but it's really hard to get into those leagues and to get a chance to play. And you're one league away from playing at the top level again, and the window's so short. But we've seen it with Cornell Powell. He's embraced playing in the UFL and understands it's a paycheck in the spring. He's looked at it as a business side of, I get paid twice now. If I get in an NFL camp, those teams will get paid there, and then I get paid again in the spring for playing, and he doesn't have the wear and tear on his body because he hasn't played that much in the NFL. So for anybody, Rahjai, whatever, the window's short. Take advantage, and then you can brag about it for the rest of your life that you got to play in one of the highest pro football leagues in the world, really.
We talk to North every Friday. I feel like I reflect on the week, Brian, and bring up previous interviews with you. I apologize, but I'll do it again. We talked to Isaiah Winstead this week. He's with the Louisville Kings. And how about this coaching staff, Brian? Let me run over some of these names. The head coach is Chris Redmond. You remember him throwing it around for Louisville back in the day?
Oh, yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, back when they were in Conference USA with ECU, I believe. So, yeah, definitely remember him.
Isaiah's position coach is former, I'll say Redskins because he played with them for a year, but he played for just about everybody. Tony Banks, former NFL quarterback, is their wide receivers coach. Their defensive coordinator, Jamie Sharper, Ravens, was he Virginia?
Yes.
Yeah.
UVA guy. He was right around, he might have been a little after the Barber twins, but he was back when Anthony Poindexter, all those great UVA teams he was a part of. Yeah, there was another Sharper brother, I think. There's a couple of them.
DB coach, Chris McAllister, really good cornerback for the Ravens. And then, how about these names? Jeff Jagosinski is the tight ends coach.
Jags and his association with ECU, and Steve Logan and head coach at Boston College. Yep, that's pretty cool.
And you mentioned Steve Logan, the offensive coordinator of the Louisville Kings, none other than Steve Logan.
No.
Yes. And it was cool, man. Like Isaiah talked about how And I kind of explained to Isaiah, hey, ECU was spreading it out and throwing it around just about before anybody in the early 90s and putting Blake in the shotgun and all that stuff. And but he talked about how he still relates to the players and how he likes them. So that's awesome. Steve Logan getting it done in the UFL. And it's cool to see some of these guys I watch play football, Brian, because just like the UFL players, they're trying to make it to the NFL as coaches. And then you got Logan, who's probably just, like Cornell Powell, getting a little paycheck. Having fun.
It's funny, Steve Logan, you mentioned him, an offensive coordinator, and how good he was. When he was at ECU, we used to have discussions about how he was always trying to stay ahead. Like, he was one of the first guys to get rid of a fullback and go shotgun a lot more and always play like left-handed. And then I remember at the very end, he was everybody else had gone away from fullbacks, and he was bringing Vontae Leach back into the fullback role and trying to get the fullback reestablished when he was unceremoniously let go. But I always remember Steve always saying he was always trying to be ahead of the curve because he may not have always had the most talent, so he's always trying to find ways to schematically have an advantage. So that I can't believe I thought he was done. So that's great that he's back calling some plays because his mind is still as sharp as anybody when it comes to football.
Yeah, and we are getting old, but Steve Logan drawing up plays for Isaiah Winstead, connecting the generations of Pirate football there. Brian North joining us. Brian, man, it has been I'd love to see the county breakdown for how many baseball and softball teams are still in the state playoffs. Pitt County just having an amazing year. We talked to Hannah Huffman, the head coach at Farmville Central, and so young Cole Martin, our intern who calls Conley games, he said that this is Farmville Central's first time in round 4 of the softball playoffs in 18 years. I asked Hannah Huffman about that. She said she couldn't even find when they were last in the 4th round. So we're going to go with 18 years, Brian, but that's a cool story there. And of course you got all the baseball teams rolling. So it's a lot for you and Luke to check out.
Mostly Luke. Yeah. It's 4 baseball teams all hosting tonight, 2 softball teams hosting as well, both Rose and Conley, and then Farmville.
I'm going to assume Luke's not going to the Farmville Central game. They play 3 hours away, Brian.
Yeah. Where is that? McMichael? Is that?
Yeah, McMichael.
Yeah. That'll be. We'll message our friends from the Triad area to see if anybody's covering that one. But now Farmville Central, remember, they almost lost their softball program just a few years ago. They didn't play any home games because they butchered their field so bad.
Wow.
So for them to have this kind of comeback has been quite the story for Farmville Central. They've always had decent baseball there. They've won a couple of state titles, but softball, yeah, it's been that. New Bern's another one this year that's never been to the 4th round, and so they're now look. Splitting the classifications has helped, right? 8 classifications instead of 4.
True. Yeah.
It's giving some teams an advantage that maybe they didn't have in the past. But no one's going to look back and see that. They're just going to say, hey, we made it to the 4th round, and that's pretty good school history right there.
All right, we got Pirate baseball still going on, Brian, and the Pirates winners last night. Big win over FAU. That keeps them in 2nd place. It puts them 1 game back at UTSA, kind of 2 games back because UTSA has the tiebreaker, but still a chance. The Pirates could win the regular season, but right now, if they could stave off UAB and Rice and get that 2nd spot, that'd be huge. Man, there are still publications that have ECU in the field of 64, although D1 Baseball had them as their last team in. USA Today had them as their next to last team in. So right now, if I'm the Pirates, obviously win this weekend, but I think you got to go win in Clearwater next week.
Well, yeah, so when people were asking me before this week, what do they have to do? I said, well, they've got to probably sweep this weekend, and then they've got to probably at least make it to the finals, I think, to really increase their RPI, especially in a league that doesn't have a great RPI. But I said the clearest way is you just win this stinking tournament and not worry about it, right? So, but you still want to put yourself in a position where you can still possibly get an at-large bid. But I think they almost have to run the table and lose in the finals and not get that automatic bid to get the at-large. And so, look, they're 31 wins right now, and I think you've got to be somewhere around the 35-win mark for what they have in order to make sure that they could get in.
Brian, we had Mike Minascalco on the program today, and we got some tentative times for the Hurricanes. If Montreal can close it out at home Saturday, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final will be, I think it said Tuesday, and if not, it would be Thursday. I need to double check that now. I'm not looking at it. But nevertheless, the Canes continuing their long layoff as they await for the Sabres-Canadiens winner.
And I was surprised to hear Rod Brindamore earlier this week talk about they want the series to go 7. They think it's to their advantage to get the winner of that series worn out through a full 7 games. And even though they may have some rust, he'd rather take the fresh legs over a 4 to 7 game series than he would coming off a 7 game series. So I thought that was an interesting take by Rod Brindamore, but I guess he's trying to get his guys in that mental state of this is what we're going to have to do regardless, right? They can't change it at this point. And so I think they just learned from the first series, and I'm sure they're going full contact practices, trying to stay sharp some way, making sure the cardio is all set, and hope they still have that edge and that skill when they finally hit the ice again. Yeah, it's going to be more than a week this time. I think it was 1 week the last time. It's going to be longer than that this time. So I'll be curious to see what kind of rust factor sets in, or if those fresh legs look great like they did in that last series. So curious to see how it all works out, but I like this veteran team. They seem to be able to handle stuff like this. Remember, they had that, 2 to 3 week layoff during the Olympics and came back strong.
Yeah, and we're great after that. Game 1, Tuesday, if Montreal closed it out Saturday, game 1 would be next Thursday if it goes to a game 7 in that series. So we're down to the final 5. Canes awaiting Sabres, Canadiens, and you're going to have Vegas, Colorado on the other side. Avalanche looking really strong, but the way the Canes have played, I think Brian, again, I'm not a hockey nut, but Canes Avalanche, I think that's best on best right there. That'd be great.
Yeah, no, look, and great. Yeah, that'd be an awesome series to have, and that's what the NHL hopes for, and you just hope they're good competitive hockey games after that. No one likes these blowouts in these hockey games, so and then you go as many games as you can with it. But no, that would be good. I just like to see the Canes get to the finals. It's been since 2006 since they've made it that far. They're stuck in that Eastern Conference Finals deal, and they still have to get by that. But not to look too far ahead, but it would just be good to see them back in the finals, and I think it's kind of gravy after that. North
enjoyed it, man. I was thinking about, like, if somebody saw you and offered you a job on the spot. This is kind of weird. You're out there, you're energetic, you don't seem scared to try new things. You kind of remind me of the Mayhem guy in the insurance commercials where I think somebody would see you at a wedding and say, hey, you want to be a stuntman? Yeah. You ever thought of doing that, Brian?
There was what was the Fall Guy? I'm showing my age. There was a TV show in the early 80s called The Fall Guy with Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man, not the wrestling guy. And he played the role of a stuntman. And yeah, I always thought it'd be cool, but as much as I banged myself around, pain is not my favorite thing. So
yeah, I should have talked to you 20 years ago, maybe.
Correct, 20 years ago. Yeah, back when you wouldn't think twice about doing stuff like that. But yeah, some stuntman would have been cool. But you notice those stunt guys never get really old, right? Yeah, they're those guys that you never see them after 50 years.
That's a good point. You never see an old stuntman. Good stuff. North, enjoyed it, man. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you again next week.
All right, sounds good, Clipper.
There is Brian North, WCTI 12, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. Shirley, before you leave, I'll leave you with a parting gift. There are 5 teams with 0 primetime games this NFL season. The Cardinals, the Jets, the Titans, Jarrett's Raiders, and your
Miami Dolphins.
Sorry. I haven't even looked. Was the Dolphins-Raiders Week 1 news true? Let's see. Dolphins schedule. No primetime games for Miami. The Dolphins will open up with the Raiders in Vegas. So we'll have a house-divided game Week 1. I like that. We'll take a break, come back. We'll talk more NFL schedule news with Tony Dunn, C3 Podcast, when we return Pirate Radio Live on a Friday. Very interested to see how the rest of this show goes without Shirley. Back with you after this.
Great food, great atmosphere, and great service is Ottavola Market Cafe. Ottavola is simply a restaurant that focuses on that, being a great restaurant. There's something for everyone at Ottavola. The menu offers a variety of great choices like pastas, pizzas, sandwiches, soups, salads, and seasonal rotating selections. Lunch or dinner, Ottavola is always the right call. Call ahead and get Ottavola to go, or stop by the bar for a drink with friends. It's simple. Come and eat at Ottavola Market Cafe, Red Banks Road next to Food Lion, and OttavolaMarket.com. Ottavola, pirates supporting pirates.
Hey Pirate Nation, Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Ready to save money on your current automobile loan? Right now, our road to savings couldn't be faster. At First Flight, we're making borrowing easy with our limited time auto refinance promotion. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, New Bern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary to see how one of our experienced lenders can beat your current auto loan rate by 0.5%. All local residents are membership eligible. Terms and conditions do apply. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
The new Papa John's oven toasted sandwiches are here. Try the Philly cheesesteak, chicken bacon ranch, and steak and mushroom starting at just $7.99. Chef-crafted oven toasted sandwiches filled with fresh toppings, melty sharp cheese, and savory sauces on ciabatta bread, brushed with special garlic sauce, and toasted. Available for pickup or delivery. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points for your favorite menu items. Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
We declare it's time for you to trade into a new vehicle at the Declaration of Deals sales event at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep has doubled down with dealer discounts and now has savings up to $12,000 on a new 2026 Ram 1500 and a special finance rate on Ram of 2.9% for 72 months. If you aren't looking for a truck, no problem. We declare that 2026 Grand Cherokee come with savings up to $6,000. Or you can lease America's most awarded SUV for as low as $429 per month. But that's not all. Save up to $7,000 on a new 2026 Jeep Wrangler or lease one for as low as $379 per month.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerell in Greenville. Come see us!
36-month leases, 10,000 miles per year, and $39.99 due at signing. Tax tags and $8.99 admin fee not included.
Check out all the great deals at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep or at ecauto.com.
Looking for the perfect bottle of wine or something a little more unique? Discover Simply Divine Oil and Wine in Arlington Village. With a huge selection of hand-picked wines and gourmet olive oils, there's something for every taste. Not sure what to choose? Kimberly and her expert team are always ready to guide you, answer your questions, and help you find your new favorite. Join the fun with wine tastings twice a month or test your knowledge at trivia every Thursday. Follow Simply Divine Oil and Wine on Facebook and Instagram to stay in the know. Simply Divine Oil and Wine. Elevate your pour.
In Beaufort County, success is built together. The Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce connects leaders, supports local businesses, and helps our community thrive. From networking to community events, the Chamber is building a stronger Beaufort County every day. Get involved, grow your network, and help shape the future of beautiful Washington.
For more information on the Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce, including future events and membership, visit wbcchamber.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with an unshakable foundation. At Unshakable Builders, they don't just build houses, they build trust. From Blueprint to Keys, their expert team is with you every step of the way. You dream it, they build it. Visit unshakablebuilders.com to start your journey home the right way. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Ross.
All right, if we keep giving Shirley stuff to do and asking her questions and things we need help with, she can never leave. We'll just hold her hostage. Thank you, Shirley.
At this point, that's where I'm headed.
Victor, Wes is here ready to fill in, and Tony Dunn joining us on the Turner Home Team Live line. If you're looking to sell your house fast without making repairs, the Turner Home Team is the team for you. Look up Justin Turner and his crew, and they'll get you right today. Tony, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
I am great. What's the first thing you look at when the schedule is released? What are you looking for, and what caught your eye with this Panther schedule?
I always look at the bye week, and you're always trying to find that sweet spot of the bye week, whatever that is in the NFL. Last year, the Panthers, I didn't think had a bye until it was like the last week you could have a bye. I don't know if that's 13 or 14, but late in the season, which has its own problems, right? Because you're going all season long with no break. And then this year, we're in the very front end with week 5 bye, which then makes for a long, long time that you got to keep playing and try to stay healthy.
I'm glad you said bye, because we have so much time to overanalyze everything when it comes to football, whether it be the rosters and the contracts and now the schedule. But Tony, how about teams and the number of teams they play coming off a bye? I saw that stat today, and let's see, Philadelphia plays 4 teams coming off a bye, including my Commanders and your Panthers. The Chargers also play 4 teams coming off a bye. My Commanders and your Panthers play no teams coming off a bye. That's good. I'll take that, right?
Yeah, that's a great stat. To file that away. And then we got to start wondering if we could then calculate and overanalyze, but how many teams are coming off a short week, too.
Right, yeah. There's another one to look at with all these games. Tony, the Wednesday games, I don't know. We're starting the season on a Wednesday. We got a pre-Thanksgiving Wednesday game. I think it's just because sometimes we get to that late part of the season, and it seems like there's 4 1 o'clock games and 2 4 o'clock games on Sunday. And I'm like, what happened to all the games? But the Wednesday thing is kind of bugging me. But how about 2 Wednesday games this year in the NFL?
Yeah, the only thing you can hope is that they are being aware of the challenges that puts on teams, so that then they schedule bye weeks accordingly, and so maybe they have a long week.
Well, yeah.
That, and obviously 4 days. But yeah, I mean, now it's the logistics of the NFL is getting increasingly complicated. First, with the expansion of the overseas games and the travel time and the what that does on teams and the recovery, and then as well now that you're adding you're diversifying the schedule. But the NFL knows how to print money, and that's what they're doing. Is they had a $1 billion or $1 trillion contract with CBS and Fox, and now they have just multiplied that now with Peacock or Paramount and Amazon Prime and Netflix. So they're making a lot of money out of this. And I tell you, Clip, is, I hope we don't get to the point where the NFL, being an NFL fan, is fatiguing.
Yeah.
What I like about the NFL is it's 16, well, now it's 17 weeks. It's one day, kind of, especially when you're covering a team closely and you really have to dedicate that time in your life to it, it was still just one day. And now to be a football fan, you got to watch football all day on Sunday, all late into Sunday night, Monday night. Now you got Thursday night. Thursday night was starting to be a chore. Now you're adding Wednesday, Saturday, Friday. I mean, it's like, I hope we don't get to like the land of baseball where it's just like, hey, I'm just going to peep in and check the score.
By the way, Braves beat the Cubs in a series. Cubs did win Game 3, so I'll give you that. But both the Braves and Cubs looking great this year, Tony. So that's good to see.
Yeah, the Cubs were hot as fire, it felt like, and the Braves were able to cool them down. Real pitch and duel last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Tony, so I have not dissected it, but scanned week 1. A lot of great divisional matchups. I hate that Washington plays 2 division games on the road to start the season. Although maybe you want to play them while your team is healthy, and maybe you catch one of them and get a jump start. But as far as non-division games go, week 1, Panthers have one of the best, taking on the Bears. That's 2 playoff teams. You get them at home. I like that game. Also, Tony, when we were growing up, Monday Night Football was the big deal. Now Sunday Night Football is kind of the big game, the game of the week. You got the Lions week 4 at home on a Sunday Night Football game. I don't remember a lot of Sunday Night Panthers games, maybe in the Cam era, but that should be fun for the Charlotte crowd.
Yeah, I think I like a Sunday night game better than a Thursday night game. And now, are they still doing the 2 Sunday night games, or did they get rid of them?
Well, they did 2 Monday night games, and
Monday night.
I was looking through the schedule before you got on, and I got through week 4 and did not see 2 Monday night games, but I'm pretty sure they're doing it. I'll Google it real quick. But it looks like the Panthers have what? You got that Sunday nighter against the Lions we talked about, a Monday nighter I saw somewhere. Actually, this will be a Thursday nighter at Green Bay. And isn't there one more primetime game up here? Oh, there we go. The Bucks, that'll be a Monday night game at Tampa. So 3 primetime games. Is that a fair number, Tony?
Well, we went under 1.5 on the show last week, and I went under. And so I was a little surprised to see that the Panthers drew so many. And then they've got the Steelers game that is the TBD, the to-be-announced game. So it's like flexed, or could be flexed if they're good at that point in the year. Yeah, I was a little surprised by it. I think 3 is an exciting number in a sense. Again, I like those Sunday 1. I guess I'm just getting old man boring. But I then saw that the Chiefs have 6 primetime games.
Jeez.
Like, holy moly. Like, they just play in those guys they're going to be on some short weeks throughout the season. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. And, it was funny. You talk about that week 1 game. Guess who I hear from I think I hear from him once a year, randomly in a text message. Bears fan, Troy D. I said, wake up at the crack of you-know-what in the morning, and Troy D's in the messages.
That's never good. Yeah, so there will be some bragging rights coming off of that one, week 1. How about we get Dolphins Raiders? That'll be fun, Tony, picking that game Friday before week 1 with Shirley and Jarrett going at each other. So that'll be fun.
What a coin flip. I was thinking about what you were saying with the division games early in the season. I guess you got to hope you're the team that starts hot.
Yeah.
The first 5 weeks, we're still, there's going to be 4-1 teams. There'll be undefeated teams. There'll be teams that look bad, and that's not how their season will turn out. So you just got to hope that, you're the team that has the early rhythm at that moment. And I like the idea of playing out-of-division games earlier.
I do, too.
So then you can kind of settle in as a team, but that's also kind of assuming you're unsettled at that point.
Yeah, like I said, I guess the positive is you're supposed to be the healthiest all year, right? Week 1, right. So that's a good thing. But I look at it like college, Tony. I like the non-division games. It's not a warm-up because everybody in the NFL is good, but those division games are so damn important. And, you saw it last year when it came down to it with the NFC South.
I do think I'm still a fan of the divisions. I would be open. We talk every year when we get to playoff time about how could you reseed or, does a team with a losing record, but they won their division, should they get the home game? I'm open to adjusting some things about the playoffs, but I do love the division format. It creates these healthy, friendly rivalries and the familiarity, and it does create these high-stakes games. that are high stakes by nature just because there's 17 of them, but they do feel like they have more importance, and you saw it come down to the wire at the end. So you look at that, and then you kind of look at your I guess my takeaway from the schedule overall for the Panthers is they told us it's one of the hardest schedules, but we got a lot of the tough games are at home, it feels like. And I don't feel like there's like a straight murderer's row,
right.
String of games, but that's also assuming that the Bucs, the Saints, and the Falcons aren't phenomenal teams or something. Like, so if the Saints turn out to be great, the Bucs turn out to be great, then that murderer's row quickly happens because it feels like there's 2 tough games in each month. But a lot of those games are at home. So I think you got Green Bay on the road, you've got Pittsburgh on the road, but you got Seattle at home, you've got the Bears at home, you've got the Lions at home. I think the Ravens are at home as well. So, you're just hoping that home field advantage. I mean, talk about a real tough schedule is when you play those teams and you got to go Baltimore and Green Bay on the road back-to-back or something like that. So I'm happy with the schedule, but I also just know every year is different, and you just got to play the teams that you got to play. You got to that's just the way it is.
Yeah, and I mean, you've got some traditional fan bases that will show up on the road. Like Washington fans will show up to a Panthers game if they're good or not. Cowboys fans are everywhere, Steelers. But the better the team, the more their fans are going to show up at road games. So, Tony, you hope that the playoff game last year and that atmosphere carries over. And because I'm not just picking on you, it happened at Washington over the years where road fans would take over the stadium. You hope that for these big games, it will be mostly Panthers blue in the stadium.
Yeah, you saw it in, I guess, that final game of the season. They were talking a lot about how Panthers fans showed out in a way they hadn't before. Felt like it was a night game. I can't remember. But, yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you're not good, and people want, those PSL owners, they can make a little money and pay for full season tickets. But yeah, you hope that you want home field to be home field. But it requires you to be better than just a 1 or 2 game stretch. And it requires a team to not stink for 7 years in a row. So hopefully we're getting out of that.
Tony, I'm going to assume the answer is no here. And I watched a few just to kind of be a little prepared for the show. But did you watch any schedule release videos from the teams?
I peeked at just a couple on Twitter. I did see the Panthers had one where they were just like blowing stuff up.
Yeah, it wasn't very creative, but I mean, it was fun. It was, it was fine. But there are, check out the Chiefs was good. You'll recognize Rob Riggle, probably the comedian, but Lisa Gilroy, I wish she was more mainstream. She's on a lot of the podcasts I listen to a lot, Comedy Bang Bang. She is got a very twisted, hilarious mind, but her and Rob Riggle do a little QVC style skit. I like theirs. And again, I haven't seen them all yet, so I might go through some tonight.
Simpsons one. I heard the Simpsons one was real good.
Yeah, the Colts.
I want to watch it like casually. I wanted to sit down and actually watch it and see if I got a lot of the references. So yeah. You got to like kind of study these. They're getting so involved now.
I know. There's like Easter eggs and stuff. Tony, the Canes will play either Tuesday or Thursday. If Montreal wins on Saturday night, the Eastern Conference Final will start Tuesday in Raleigh. If it goes to a Game 7, Game 1, it won't be until next Thursday. So still a wait, but man, since we last talked, the Canes closed out another sweep.
Yeah, the brooms are out. You hope that they can keep their momentum and the energy. It's definitely, you want to get rested and get healthy. I guess Montreal's up now 1 game, right? I think they won 6-3 last. You're hoping you don't play them, but right now the Canes are the team to beat, right?
In the East, certainly, and maybe in the NHL. The damn Avalanche they got down 3-0 the other night, Tony, came back and won in overtime. They are an absolute wagon, and it would be a tremendous Stanley Cup final. Canes Avalanche, the Natural Disaster Bowl.
Yeah.
Is an avalanche a natural disaster?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll count it.
I want to know this, Clip, because I don't watch basketball at all. When they get to the Stanley Cup Championship, what rounds will the NBA be in?
It's
round 2.
Well, yeah, it does take a while. It's lined up pretty good, right? Yeah. So they're wrapping up round 2. Could wrap up tonight. So, yeah, we're going to get to the Eastern and Western Conference Finals around the same time. So,
okay.
Yeah.
It feels like basketball just usually takes forever.
No, you're right. It definitely does. And Timberwolves, Spurs, and Cavaliers, Pistons playing Game 6 tonight. Both could go to a Game 7, which will be on Sunday. But, yeah, it looks like they're lined up pretty good, actually.
All right. Well, that's good news.
C3 podcast tonight, talking schedule and stuff.
Yes, sir. And I want to say happy birthday to my Gabriella, my 13 this week, and we're going to be out having a little fiesta tonight.
All right. Happy birthday. Tony, thanks for joining us. We'll check in with you next week.
Yeah, man. Good talking to you.
C3 Panthers podcast. Find it on YouTube, and they're like, we're the voice of the Pirate Nation, the voice of the Panthers fandom, and they'll be on tonight with the Friday Free for All. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and hear from our guy, Rahjai Harris. Talked to Rahjai earlier today. Great chat as always. He will join us hour 2, Pirate Radio Live. Wes Hines taking over the controls. We got Wes, we got Victor. We all we need. We're back with you after this. Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. With 2 great locations already serving our community, Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And we're growing. A brand new location is coming soon on Highway 11 right across from Aidan Crifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021. For a roof that's built to last and service you can trust, the Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game.
The Toot Boone Boogie. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bugged up.
Your future is full of possibilities, and Pitt Community College can help you explore every option. You can earn a degree, learn a trade, transfer to a university, or launch a new career. We offer the support you need to succeed with flexible schedules, affordable tuition, and programs designed for the real world. Your path, your future, your college. Pitt Community College.
Register now. Looking for a night out that's a little different? At Encino Mexican Steakhouse. Bold Mexican flavors meet premium steakhouse tradition. Sink your knife into perfectly cooked, hand-cut steaks. Savor rich, authentic dishes inspired by Mexican culinary heritage and pair it all with a handcrafted cocktail. Encino Mexican Steakhouse, where Mexican flavor meets steakhouse perfection. On Memorial Drive in Greenville or online at encinorestaurant.com.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids.
On June 19th, country hitmaker Cole Swindell brings his chart-topping catalog to the stage. Don't miss a night of high-energy country music at Carolina Crossroads. For tickets, visit carolinacrossroadsamp.com.
Vacation should be about relaxing, not wondering about what's happening back home.
With SCI Technologies, you don't have to. Your property is protected from every angle. Cameras watching, fire protection, the alerts are there before a small problem becomes a big one.
And if something does happen, you know instantly. A motion alert, a quick glance at your phone, and you're back to relaxing.
Because real security doesn't just protect your property, it protects your peace of mind. So go ahead, unplug, unwind, and enjoy the trip.
We've got the rest.
SCI Technologies, protecting what matters no matter where you are.
Hi, this is Morgan Ahlers, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Visit them at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or call 752-1600. Now back into Friday's edition of PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, thank you, Wes. Pirates and Owls going at it on the Diamond later today in Boca Raton. 6:30 is the first pitch time. East Carolina winners last night 7-5 over FAU, and that keeps them in second place, sole possession of second place in the American. You want to get that 1 or 2 seed to help you go along the tournament bracket with the buys. Right now, 1 game back of UTSA. UTSA does have the tiebreaker, so Pirates will need to win both, UTSA lose both, for them to have a shot at first. UAB and Rice sitting 1 game back of East Carolina. And once again, Pirates will play today at 6:30. And then we'll close out the regular season coming up on Saturday at 1 o'clock. All right, we'll talk a little football now with our guy, Rahjai Harris. I talked to Rahjai earlier this afternoon and enjoyed the chat as always. Here's my chat with Rahjai. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, our guy, number 47, Rahjai Harris, with a smile on his face. Rahjai, how we doing, man?
Blessed. I can't complain. How about yourself?
We're doing good here, man. Let's get an update on your health. Any milestones crossed this week? I know you try to check boxes 1% every day. Anything you can do now that we couldn't do last time we talked?
Sure, man. Every day is a blessing. Every day is a stack. Definitely look at it as that. Knees bending well, man. It's doing real good, man. It's going real smooth in that area, and that was a big area on the right side that was kind of like hectic. You know, would have been my first time and everything, but now, man, I'm just trying to stay ahead of everything. Just taking care of my body, man, like I know how to, man. Just being in there early. I got there this morning around 7 a.m. You feel what I'm saying? Just trying to still train my mind and my body, man, to still be able to, you know, live that life. You feel what I'm saying, of an athlete. So, I'm still at it though, man. Every day, man, is a blessing. It's a stat, and I'm truly blessed for sure.
Well, man, one of my favorite things about this job is like getting to know you athletes and talking to you guys and getting to know you as people, because when we talk sports and we talk injuries, it's almost kind of gross sometimes. We're like, all right, that guy's out. Now this guy's in. Now we're going to pay attention to this guy. Forget about the hurt guy. So we forget about the human element of it sometimes. And even with injuries themselves, we're like, all right, Rahjai's hurt, but he'll be back in 8 months, whatever. He'll be fine. But every injury is different too, right? So how about this particular one you went through and the surgery? have you experienced this same type of injury before?
Nah, man. So this one was a little different. It was ACL, LCL, and like meniscus. The LCL is what, like, I felt when it happened. I wasn't stable, like, you feel me. So I guess that's what makes it all stable. Your knee all stable on the outside of your leg. But man, honestly, man, I can't lie, man. This process been going smooth, man. Like I said, man, it's been real smooth. It's definitely a blessing. It's definitely been every day's been a stack, man. Like for real, for real. When I say that, man, it's definitely been a stack, man. It's small wins. I calculate all of them. You know what I'm saying? Because all of it got to make sense. But man, I'm just blessed, man. Right now, I'm just living. I'm living with my fam. Like, you feel me? I'm blessed, man, just to have them around right now, cherishing those moments. Stepping out on faith, man. Doing things that I've never done. You feel what I'm saying? So just being able to continue to live this life, man, and continue to, provide for my family is what's the goal for sure. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I'm able to do, with my circumstance. I can't walk around and run around with my family, but I can definitely cherish those times and be around them. So, man, this process is smooth for sure.
Yeah, you've always had a great perspective, man, and certainly do right now.
Hey, Cliff, it's all about perspectives too, man, because
Yeah.
I've met people and I've been in a process with people that their mindset is not where mine's at. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just talking with my dad about this. I had to grow up early and fast. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that's what growing up, and that's just what, failing and, but I've always got back up. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the only thing I know. And that's how I'm going to raise my kids, man. And that's just how I'm going to live my life. You feel what I'm saying? So it's all about perspective, though, for sure.
Yes, sir. Rahjai Harris joining us. Rahjai, never thought to ask you this before, but if you want to race one-on-one in the next couple months, I'm down.
Come on.
Me and you.
Hey, don't wait too long now.
I need to do it quick. I need
Don't
to do
wait
it.
too long.
Need to do it fast.
My God.
Rahjai, I thought about this while you were talking a moment ago. Like indirectly, you're getting to know a lot about anatomy. Maybe you could go back to school where you could teach a class on the human body with all the stuff with your injuries and stuff.
It's so much, though. It's so much more. It's so much more that I don't want to learn about.
That's true. Yeah,
right. It's so much more other stuff, man, out here about your body, with your body, man. It is crazy, though. Your body you definitely got to take care of your body, man. Like, for sure. I really didn't understand it as a younger athlete, but, man, you really got to take care of your bodies. And I preach that to my younger siblings already, man. They're in high school, middle school, elementary school. So I'm just trying to teach that to them, preach that to them, for they won't have to go through what I went through. You feel what I'm saying? But
yeah.
And everybody's journey different. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody process different, man. But you gotta live that 1% lifestyle. As long as you do that, it's gonna add up, Clip.
You've talked about your diet and stuff and learning that part of it. And I've talked to a ton of athletes that had to learn that kind of the hard way. One that comes to mind, it was a decade before your time, but we had a real talented big man, Darius Morrow, a really good basketball player. You could see he was skilled as a freshman, but he talked about all the junk food he ate. He talked about some things he might have done off the court that weren't good for his body as well. But he hit that. He realized like the level he was at, and once you get that focus, like you really don't look back. Speaking of which, talked to Isaiah Winstead yesterday. He clowned me a little bit because he said he's not eating sugar this year, and I said I need to get on your diet, and he said, "You've been saying that since I was at ECU."
Oh yeah, that's how you said it too, huh?
I said, "All right, man. So screw you, dude." Nah, it was. I had to crack up on that, but
I seen him this morning, man. Man.
He's doing good, ain't he? I've seen some highlights.
That's one of the most consistent dudes I know, though, man.
Yeah.
He doing good, man. Shout out to him, man, for sure.
And Rahjai, you said your recovery's going smooth. That's credit to you for your push and determination, but also you've shouted out doctors, trainers in the past. Now, these guys, have seen all these sports injuries before and are helping athletes get back on the field quicker than ever. So as much as you guys work out and want to be the best at your job, these team doctors, sports doctors, all doctors trying to do the same.
Yeah, man. And shout out to the guy that's working with me, Steve. he's gonna be here the summer. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be here, for my recovery. I don't know. I'm not sure if he stay around here or what, but I'm gonna stay around in Texas. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
For him to do my recovery, all summer. You feel what I'm saying? Fall. So man, shout out to him, man, because he put his life aside to make sure other athletes, not just myself, but other athletes are taken care of. So man, I always try to, I don't know if they be thinking I'm playing. Like I remember at ECU. I had brought like donuts. I had brought something in one day, man, and they was like, "Yeah, for us." And I'm like, "Yeah," but it wasn't nothing like that. It was just like the love and appreciation of taking
Yeah.
care of not just me, but like understanding what they have to go through too. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I always say I just appreciate the trainers and everybody like that, man. The staff.
Rahjai, still got a ways to go before we kick things off with ECU football, but we did get a kickoff time today for this week for our Week 1 game against Alabama. It'll be at noon, Week 1, and you won't need Peacock or Paramount or Netflix. It's on ABC. It'll be across the country on national TV. So, what you think about that opportunity for the Pirates?
I can't wait to see them go compete because I know they're gonna compete. I know they're going to compete, man. All they got to do is come together as a team, man. I know that's what it's going to happen, man. They got some good guys in their locker room, a good staff together. I believe in Blake Harrell, man, Coach Harrell. And I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see them boys go get it.
I know you'll play in the parking lot at 4 a.m., but what's your preference for like a Week 1 kickoff? Do you like going ahead and getting it going at noon? Do you like the 3:30 window, or you want it under the lights?
I hated night games. Still to this day, I hate night games. Just
Which
waiting
is
all day
crazy
to go play.
because fans love those, but players, you don't like that long wait.
Yeah.
And after the game, you don't have any day left. So it's
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get up, eat a little breakfast. I take a noon game, 3:30 game. Yeah, something like that. Night games, shoot. It is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But shoot, I take a noon game for sure. Waking up early. I always wake up early though, Clip. I don't know why. I always wake up about 6, 7. You feel what I'm saying?
have you always done that?
Always, man. So
I come from a farming family. My dad wakes up when it's dark outside, but that gene did not pass to me. I am not a morning person. So
Pops used to wake us up at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. to go to the gym some mornings, like just random, wake us up and go to the gym. So like I was already on that schedule. And then I ran AAU track on the weekends too. So like track needs to be like starting meet at like 8. So you have to wake up at like 5:36. You feel what I'm saying? So I've always been an early bird.
that's a good trait to have. One I wish I could. Maybe I can develop that late in life. I need to get on that.
My girl need to develop that. That's what I need to develop.
Rahjai, luckily my daughter, it skipped a generation. My daughter's like my dad. She gets up. She'll be up and at 'em, ready to go. Rahjai had an awesome chat with Kendall Futrell yesterday. I think he left 1 year before you got here. Or did you didn't play with him, right?
Nah,
yeah.
Get to play with him, man.
But really good guy, South Central guy from right down the road, went to ECU, and almost literally stumbled into NASCAR. He went to a wedding, and he said, I guess his lady friend's brother was involved in it. But anyway, there were like Penske team members there. And this tells you Kendall's a badass. All they did was look at him and say, hey, man, you ever thought of being a jackman in NASCAR? Yeah. I guess the suit was looking good that day. But yada, he checked it out, and now he's in, I think, his second year as a jackman on Team Penske. And I asked him, I was like, Kendall, how many races did you watch from 0 to 20 years old? And he said, I ain't gonna lie to you. Probably won by accident. But the camaraderie, being part of a team, the athleticism, Shane Perry is actually on his team, former Pirate as well. Okay. So it's interesting to me, Rahjai, to see that pipeline from football to NASCAR, and we've had several Pirates involved in that. Would that ever cross your mind, doing something like that?
What's so crazy, before Pro Day, it was probably like a week before Pro Day, I had got invited to one in Charlotte, but it was on Pro Day. It was on Pro Day. God. Yeah, I had to cancel. I couldn't go, man. But what's so crazy, I got a couple friends, man. What you mentioned on Shane Perry, I know a couple people, man, that do that, man. So shout out to them. I heard they make some good little money out there.
Yeah, there's that. And for Kendall, he had got into the, grown man real world job. And he got that taste of being on a team again and being able to compete. And he said he was working out anyway, like you and all the guys still do. But he got that taste again and said he really enjoys it. I thought it was pretty cool.
Be like that, man. Be like that. That drive, man. That team atmosphere is nothing like it, man. And I really am blessed to have a locker room that I had at ECU over the years. Because that team right there in that locker room is something that you'll never forget. And we used to hear people say it all the time. But that's real. That's real. That locker room is real, for sure.
Rahjai, it's a good night for some Basil's for folks here in Greenville. Great thing about Basil's, too, right there in front of the movie theater. So you get you a dinner and then head to a movie. You watched anything good lately? Any movies?
I watched the Michael Jackson, man. I was really impressed. I was
going to bring that up. I don't have much interest in it. I like Michael Jackson growing up. My wife really wants to see it, and surprisingly, my daughter does, too. So I guess we're going to have to go out there.
Yeah, Clip, I ain't gonna lie, Clip. Go do that. Go do that, Clip. Go do that. Go do that. Go do that. And go check out Basil's, too, because you got to get the piece and the wings. You got to. I'm telling you, got to.
That's a great weekend night right there. A great meal at Basil's. Check out the Michael Jackson movie. There you go.
You got to go to Basil's. Get the wings. If you haven't got the wings already, you sleeping. I'm telling you right now, get the wings.
Rahjai, always enjoy our chats, man. You always, every time we're done, I feel a little bit better about the day and myself when we talk to you. So we appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you too, my guy. Much love, man.
Rahjai, we'll talk to you next time, bud. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir, my guy.
Awesome, dude. Love chatting it up with Rahjai. We'll take a break here and come back. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live. Got Wes Hines, got intern Victor, intern Avery. That's who's driving the bus on this Friday. Still to come, I'll check in with Morgan Ahlers. We'll talk to Harper live from the golf course. And we got to get our Pirates in the Pros and Simply Divine Oil and Wine Best of Pirate Radio Live. We'll hit our Pirates in the Pros next. See what Carson Wisenhunt and Carter Cunningham are up to. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was super easy to work with when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit University Sportswear, ENC.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
Hey Pirate friends, it's Rhonda from Russell's and we're back open with a whole new look. We have a ton of surprises for you to see, including our Johnny O Shop and Shop. Our racks and shelves are fully stocked with all new spring and summer merchandise for both men and women. Make it a point to come by Russell's in downtown Washington to check out the new look, experience the same great customer service you've come to know, and see all the new quality clothing that you love. We can't wait to see our pirate friends and customers back at Russell's in downtown Washington.
Is your car making strange noises? Or that check engine light still won't go away? At Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, we take the stress out of car care, from quick oil changes to full service repairs. And diesel truck service too. Our certified technicians deliver high-quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure. Just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Don't let a small issue turn into a costly repair. Stop by today or schedule your service now. Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service, keeping Greenville moving.
Looking for a zero-turn mower? Buy what the pros buy, where the pros buy at Ron Ayers Motorsports, your local authorized Hustler dealer. Shop the full lineup of Hustler residential zero-turn mowers, known for their reliability, speed, and heavy-duty build quality. Hustler mowers all feature thick fabricated decks, one-piece steel frames, and Hustler's trademark smooth track steering. Come see us today at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville invites you to party on the patio. Chico's outside patio is the perfect place to get all your amigos together for some Mexican food and fun. Call Chico's now to make a reservation for any large or small fiesta with all of your amigos. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see, for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality, that's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
This is ECU head baseball coach Cliff Godwin, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is a family-run dealership that creates a family life-like atmosphere for their customers. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has one of the biggest used car inventories in eastern North Carolina. Shop online today at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep.com. That's East Carolina Chrysler Dodge.com. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive. Go Pirates! Now back to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, Wes. Do you like this song?
It's okay.
All right. Well, you let it play a long time before we got back in. I was just wondering.
I'm trying to make sure I've gotten it on the stuff for the next segment.
I don't know if you like the song. Like, it's sound like a Freebird solo. It's going on so long. Wes Hines is here on a Friday. What's going on in your world, Wes?
Just going to and fro.
Where you been this week?
Let's see. I've been to Wallace and been over to Plymouth and up to Williamston, down everywhere. I've got to go to leave and go to Whiteville when I leave here tonight.
Wow, he goes everywhere, man. Yep. All right, these minor league guys go everywhere as well. Are we prepared for our Pirates in the Pros?
That's the one I'm trying to find now.
Oh dear.
I've got the other two, but I don't have that one.
Well, that's what we need.
Okay. Let me make a phone call. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I will stall as Wes makes a phone call. And we'll get to our Pirates in the Pros. We'll do our Simply Divine Oil and Wine in hour number 3. We'll also talk to Morgan Ahlers and Harper coming up in hour number 3 of today's show. Aldrich Potgieter still in the lead at the PGA Championship. He is 5 under par, 2 under today, and sits alone at the top of the leaderboard. Another guy I'm not familiar with, Alex Smalley, S-M-A-L-L-E-Y, is one shot back of the leader at 4 under par. There's a group at 3 under, including Hideki Matsuyama, Cameron Young, JT, Scotty Scheffler, all at 2 under par, John Rahm as well. You've got Xander Schauffele, Brooks Koepka, Patrick Cantlay, Jason Day, 1 under par. By the way, the cut line, projected cut is 4 over. Rory was kind of flirting with that, right? No, he's 2 over, so he'll make the cut. I'll tell you who won't make the cut. That would be Bryson DeChambeau. I think he was +8, +9 for Bryson DeChambeau. He's got a lot of work to do. He's still on the course and could pull out a miracle, but he has had a rough day in the PGA Championship. That on our Buccaneer Music Hall leaderboard presented by Dubuck. Wes, I'm getting a thumbs up. We good to go?
Yes, you are.
Pirates in the pros?
Yes.
All right, let's hear what Carter Cunningham and Carson Wisenhunt did last night.
The 1-2, and it got him looking. So Prado strikes out. Payoff pitch. Prado takes it, got him looking, and will he challenge?
Building.
He does not. As the windup and the 3-2, and Martin swings and misses.
It's a shout. 0-1 hit high and deep to right. Back goes Carlos Jimenez. He turns and looks, but that ball is way out of here. A 2-run tank from Carter Cunningham, and his league best 8th bomb of the season makes it 4-0 C's here in inning number 5.
Pirates in the pros, Carson Wisenhunt, Carter Cunningham getting it done. Tonight, Trey Savage is on the bump for the Toronto Blue Jays. He will be pitching in Detroit. This game will be on Apple TV at 6:40. Trey, who missed the start of the season, 1-1 on the year. ERA, a beautiful 0.68 right now, as he has pitched in 3 games and got a, I guess, no, the no decision was against, let's see, he's 1-1, but he's got 2 wins, 2-1. The math ain't mathing here for me, for his games pitched this year. But either way, he has looked good thus far in his starts, and he's gone 4 innings, and 5 1/3. So maybe they're trying to ramp him up a little bit and make sure he's, healthy and good before they start extending him more as far as innings go. But good start to the season for Trey Savage. He will pitch tonight for Toronto. Also tonight, we'll check in on some other Pirates. Clayton McCullough, Connor Norby, and the Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa 28-14 on the year this year. Where is Burley? The Battle of Missouri. It'll be the Royals and the Cardinals playing at 8:15. St. Louis 25-18. Burley and the Cardinals off to a good start this season. So that's just going on tonight in Major League Baseball on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. We got Carter chiming in on the chat. He said, "I'm still the MVC from 100 miles away." Carter put together some pretty good days back to back. That's not a good look, Carter, you boasting. We're all a team here. We want everybody to do well. And by the way, it was about 5 minutes ago that I had intern Avery do your job from yesterday, which was put out a quote tweet from Kendall Futrell, because what you did yesterday, I still can't even explain. It made no sense. You even admitted after you did it, you didn't know what you were doing. He put up a tweet, and I retweeted it because I trust my guys. I trust Carter. Then I decided to click on the video. The caption had nothing to do with the clip. The clip had nothing to do with anything. It was, I don't know what you were doing. But anyway, Avery got it taken care of. Carter, you had a good couple of days, but just sit this one out. Jamie said, "Carter, how did you not know Clip wasn't going for that comment?" Come on, man. I don't think Carter cares. We can bash Carter and he just shakes it off. But good couple of days for Carter. We got Victor. We got Avery in studio today with us. We got Morgan Ahlers and Alex Harper coming up. Wes.
Yes, sir.
You have worked in sports radio. You have been, because I know, associated with stations that carried the Canes in the past.
Correct.
Have you watched any playoff hockey?
No, I have not.
You have zero interest.
I mean, I have interest, but I don't have the time.
Fair. If you are at home at night and they're playing, so they are going to the Eastern Finals.
Yep.
So big games approaching.
Yep.
And you come across it, would you watch it?
I would, yeah.
Okay.
I've been to a hockey game before, I think twice. But yeah.
In Raleigh?
Yes.
Good deal.
Yep.
Victor, what's your relationship with hockey?
It's one of those things you see on the telly, so.
Not a fan?
Well, I can't make sense of what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can, I'd, love to. Is it the one they fight, they throw punches?
They
something?
do, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can drop the gloves and fight, and then I believe the rule is like once one of them hits the ice, you got to break it up.
That sounds
but
interesting.
They'll let you go.
Sounds like something I roll with.
Really? You look like a lover more than a fighter.
Hey, you never know.
But I'm not going to push you.
Looks are deceiving.
That's right. Don't take your kindness for weakness, is what they say.
Yeah, I come from a place where you settle scores, with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
With fists.
If you can.
All right.
I will keep my distance.
Yeah, I'm not. I didn't plan on messing with
just
Victor.
Just kidding.
I didn't plan on messing with him before, but I'm definitely not now.
Just kidding.
Yeah, intern Victor doing a great job around here. I know Wes doesn't know anything about the NBA playoffs.
No.
I know he's not going to watch the World Cup. Nope. We had Kendall Futrell, former Pirate football player, on yesterday, Wes. He's a jackman for Team Penske.
There you go.
And trying to work his way up. He's with the trucks, so he'll be on the track tonight.
Yep.
And trying to work his way up through the system.
Should be on the track now.
Now?
Now.
What's going on now?
Isn't it? Wasn't it supposed to start at 4:30?
You know better than me.
So, the pre-race is at 4:30, so that means that they'll drive off at 5.
Why do they still let Kyle Busch run truck races?
I don't know.
Well, apparently he will be. Yeah, you're right. Dover International Speedway today at 5 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Good call, Wes.
Yep.
Who are we pulling for? I got to go back and hear who he said his driver was, so I can give him a follow. But, yeah, that is coming up at 5 o'clock. And we will be talking to Morgan Ahlers at 5 o'clock. Also, A-Harp joining us. We got our Simply Divine Oil and Wine Best of Pirate Radio. We'll hear a little bit from Kendall Futrell and more coming your way. Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. We will take a time out, come back, play that song you like so much. Back with you after this.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Does this warm weather find you dreaming about weekends on the water? Make it happen with a boat loan from First Flight Credit Union. Whether you're upgrading your fishing boat, cruising with your family, or chasing sunsets, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, and fast and local decisions, so you can spend less time waiting and more time boating. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, New Bern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary. All local residents are membership eligible. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
The NU in New Blue stands for Next Up, and with their Next Up mentality, they are staying hungry to go the extra mile just for you, humbly learning through continuous training and a commitment to remain focused on working smart to deliver a new level of service excellence. Next Up means doing the small things right because your home deserves it. Whether it's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC issues, New Blue is next up and ready to help. Visit callnublue.com or call 252-228-5855. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Go Pirates!
Spring is a great time to plant flowers, trees, and bushes. When planning your landscape, please keep in mind that you should never plant anything within 3 feet of a gas, electric, or water meter. The same thing applies if you have an electric transformer in your yard, except keep plants 8 feet clear of the front in case crews need access during a storm or an outage. Always remember to call 811 at least 3 business days before you dig to avoid underground lines. This important safety message is from your neighbors at Greenville Utilities.
Take your family, friends, and kids down to Play It Again Sports this spring sports season. We have all the hottest new equipment for the upcoming softball and baseball season, along with a huge selection of quality used sporting and fitness equipment. Whether you're a golfer, a bike rider, a soccer player, or a fitness enthusiast, we will have exactly what you need. Don't forget to do your spring cleaning and load up all the equipment that you no longer need or doesn't fit. Bring it down to the store and get paid on the spot. Play It Again Sports across from the Nissan dealership on Greenville Boulevard.
Play ball! Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time for bats, balls, and turkey calls. Working on that grand slam? Swing into turkey season with a perfect shotgun to knock that gobbler out of the park. Brite, Mossberg, Weatherby, Savage, Beretta, Rossi, CVA, and Browning, you name it, we've got it. Choose from the largest selection in Eastern NC. We'll make you blow fans away. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. SCI Technologies has recently merged with High Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. They have the most cost-effective solutions for your home or business's security and life safety needs. Call SCI Technologies today at 321-7006. Now back to the final hour of PRL for this Friday afternoon. Here is Clip.
All right, strong read from Wes Hines. We got intern Victor here, intern Avery on a Friday. We've got Morgan Ahlers, a.k.a. DJ Captain Morgan, joining us on the Turner Home Team live line. What's up, Morgan?
What is going on? And we got the legend, Wes Hines. Man, I am blessed today to be on your radio show.
Thank you, Morgan.
Always fun when Wes Hines is around. Morgan, we got Got some Pirate athletics to talk about. We'll start with baseball. You've got a team, Morgan, that is in second place in the American. It's a good spot to be when it comes to the new format and the buys. You've got a team that has dealt with a lot of injuries this year, especially to key members of the pitching staff. Probably about 7 to 9 games off your what kind of pace you want to try to get to that 40 win mark. You're not going to get to 40 wins now, 31, 21, and 1. So it's been an interesting year because Cliff Godwin has set the standard so high that even if we sneak into a regional, people are still kind of disappointed in the season. That's a good thing, I guess. I mean, Cliff has made the expectation so high. So how do you kind of feel about this Pirate baseball team as they play out this regular season, go to the tournament, and are firmly, Morgan, on the bubble right now to make a regional?
Well, I think it's one of those, I don't care what team you are and what level of baseball you play. If you go out and all of a sudden you've got 4 guys that you're counting on, say, for your top pitchers going into the season, and you lose 75% of those throughout the season, that's tough. That's tough to overcome. And, it's, Pirate baseball, there are high expectations. It seems like sometimes people might take it for granted that we go each and every year to a regional or a super regional, although we've never made it to Omaha, but we've come really close. I think this team, going into the season, had expectations of possibly getting there. And, there's good and bad about, expectations. If you exceed them, everybody's excited. If you're not living up to them, people are wondering what's going on. Well, I think that's part of what's happening with this Pirate team this year. You've got several games that, you can look back on the season, man, we shouldn't have lost those games. Last weekend, being one of them, that you should have won the game, but you didn't. And, then you win 3 or 4 of those games, and you're not having that discussion about, are we a bubble team or not? But we haven't. We've got to finish out strong. Hopefully we can this weekend and make a big run down in the tournament. That would definitely help the Pirates' chances of getting into the tournament, and who knows what happens when you get there.
Morgan Ahlers joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. Avery or Victor, is there any way you could get me on the screen properly? I don't really care, but I feel like the higher ups might. You got my head cut off and my.
See, I don't know that thing, so I'll let them do it.
That's why I didn't ask you, Wes. That's why I'm asking one of these guys. I'd appreciate that. Morgan Ahlers joining us. Morgan, we'll see. Hey, good win last night and still in a spot where they could be the 1 seed. But a lot of things got to go right there. It is it's not fun, especially for Cliff, but to see East Carolina, literally D1 baseball has them as the last team in. The USA Today has them as the next to last team in, so that tells you kind of how close they are. There's 2 other publications that have them missing it altogether. So again, right there on the bubble, Morgan.
Yeah, it's. I think we'll get in because of the Pirates have a reputation of being in the tournament. If that, there's teams and you hear about it all the time in basketball. This team got in because they're traditionally in the tournament, versus a team that maybe is not traditionally in the tournament.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking that has a little bit of sway for the committee, and when they finally get the rankings out to where they needed to be. But again, I think the Pirates they've got to win the majority of the remaining games to have a good shot at getting in there and locking in a good, even if it's a 4, if you're in, anything can happen. So who knows?
And man, was a few innings away from getting in the softball tournament this year. Shane Winkler getting better and better. His teams are each year. Got to the championship, lost to USF, and saw Derek Brooks was in Greenville last week, the great Hall of Fame linebacker, his daughter playing for USF, but didn't quite get in there, Morgan. We'll see if we can for baseball. Some other news coming out this week. We got a kickoff time for ECU and Alabama, and we have a network, ABC. It'll be national TV game. What do you think about that for the Pirates, Morgan?
Great time to start the season off. Great way to go down to Tuscaloosa. They're going to be fired up down there. It's nothing like playing a football game at 12 o'clock on a hot September day in Alabama and 300% humidity, and the temp's going to be about 100 degrees. And, it's going to be fun, and hopefully the Pirates can go down there, have a good showing, and possibly pull the upset on the Crimson Tide. They're not the Crimson Tide of Nick Saban, that's for sure, but they're still pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good point. And also, both of these teams, as far as I know, do not have a starting quarterback. It's going to be a battle, of course, here at ECU, and I believe Alabama, with Ty Simpson leaving, will have a battle as well. Morgan, I remember in the 90s listening to Jeff Charles call ECU Bama and ECU Tennessee. Did you make either one of those trips? Have you been to any of the stadiums?
I've been to Alabama, I've been to Auburn, and I did make the Tennessee trip when Peyton Manning was the quarterback, which was a really cool trip. We did the pregame show from one of the tunnels just outside the Tennessee locker room, and did the postgame show as well. And here comes one of the last players out of the locker room was Peyton Manning. Guys, thanks for coming down. Appreciate it. If y'all need anything, let me know.
Was he, and he was, people knew his name because of his father, but was he Peyton Manning or was he Archie's kid at that point? You know what I'm saying? Like, was he a big deal when ECU played him?
From the time he got to Tennessee.
Yeah.
He was Peyton Manning, and he lived up to it, yeah.
No doubt. And now I'm seeing highlights of his son. You got, of course, Arch Manning, his nephew with Texas. But I'm seeing videos of Peyton. It looks like a freaking clone out there, Morgan, dropping back to pass.
He's obviously his dad and uncle have worked with all those guys. And, he does. I saw that video this week, and I was like, man, he can rip it. I think he's 14 or something like this. And, yeah, he's pretty good.
Holden's got to do some cool stuff, and I'll ask him. But how about you being able to go to the Manning Passing Academy? That's pretty damn cool.
Who, Holden or me?
No, Holden, not you.
Yeah, the only time I went to the Manning Passing Academy is I passed it on Facebook.
Hello. But yeah,
him going there, that was a really good experience for him, and he learned a lot from that. He learned a lot from them, just listening to them and how they prepared. Because those guys go down there and they do some workouts, but they're camp counselors,
right?
Working with the kids that are there, but then they have the meetings and they do some work with them, and the way they prepared really helped Holton in his final year here, I think, more than anything else. And being able to study film and what to look for and how to keep notes and take notes and that kind of thing, that was really big for him, and it's something he'll remember forever.
Been texting with Holt. He's fired up about his Knicks as they await their opponent in the Eastern Conference Finals. It'll either be Detroit or Cleveland. And speaking of waiting, the Hurricanes waiting a long time, Morgan. They'll either play game one next Tuesday or next Thursday, depending on Montreal and Buffalo. So we got the playoffs going on, Major League Baseball going on. My Braves are kicking butt this year, Morgan. First team to 30 wins. Do you follow... I don't know if you're DJing, it might be on a TV or anything, but do you follow a baseball team or the MLB season at all?
I used to follow the Braves a long time ago. Obviously, when you have a son, you got Holton Maddox, Maddox, and Griffin Palmer after Fred McGriff and Arnold Palmer. So, all the boys were named after that. But, Braves are my team with Maddox and Smoltz and those guys, and saw them several times, but I really don't have, it's hard when I'm, working so much to sit and watch a game for 3.5, hours, whatever it is. And if it's on the TV, I'll keep an eye on it. But other than that, that's about as far as it gets right now.
We've had more Pirates in the pros now than we've ever had, so that's a good thing, and a lot of minor league guys as well. So I know we got fans of the Marlins due to Clayton McCullough and Connor Norby, and people follow Burley with the Cardinals and Agnos with the Rockies. So that's pretty cool, Morgan, to have all those guys spread out in Major League Baseball.
I will say that's something that I do follow. When they're pitching or Gavin's pitching or Trey, whoever, you sort of keep an eye on that. I've probably watched more Toronto Blue Jays baseball in the last 6 months than I have in the last 62 years. So but it's fun to watch those guys, and it says a lot about this baseball program and the baseball culture that Cliff has put together. That these guys are out there representing East Carolina and with class and professionalism, and it's really cool.
Morgan, you mentioned old school Braves, and man, tough week last week for the Braves family with Ted Turner and Bobby Cox passing away. And, Dixon Williams is now in the Braves organization. And I knew he didn't really grow up knowing these guys, but I asked what he knew. And he said, I know Bobby Cox got ejected a lot. And he is right. He has the most ejections all time, Morgan. Would you like to take a guess at how many times Bobby Cox was ejected?
I'm going to say, and I did hear this, but I can't remember what it was. I'm going to say 62.
At 162 times.
I knew it was 62 something.
Alex Harper calls you Coach Ahlers. Did Coach Morgan Ahlers ever get tossed from a game?
Yes.
Oh, wow. What happened?
Let's see. One time, it was in a summer league game.
What were you? What sport?
Baseball.
Oh.
In baseball. And in the summer league game, and there was a home plate umpire, and she was married to the field umpire, and the home plate umpire was horrible, and I let her know she's horrible, and the second base umpire comes running in. Don't you talk to my wife like that. I said, your wife?
Well, that seems like a conflict of. I don't know. That's a.
Oh no! I deserved it. And
oh, okay. All right.
I deserved it. I said, well, I'm not going to tell you what I said.
I've never seen a husband-wife ump duo. That's crazy.
It was something.
But old Morg had to walk away.
Yeah, you can call it crazy if you want to.
You're a big dude, too. I'd be a little nervous to toss you. Do they have bouncers or anybody, police out there?
One time in Little League, I probably should have gotten tossed, but I think I scared the umpire so much he was scared to toss me. And
yeah.
Brian Weingartz called me later that night and said, man, you can't do that. I said, I know. I tried to get tossed. I was trying to get tossed. Toss me.
Oh, man. Morgan Ahlers joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. What are you doing this weekend, Morgan?
Tonight, actually, over at Fifth Street Hardware, starting at 8. We're doing karaoke over there tonight. And then tomorrow, heading down to River Landing in Wallace for a big wedding. Sean Bailey and Sydney Beck.
Oh, cool.
John used to play football here and coach here at East Carolina. He's now in Winterville with the police department. So if you see a 6'7", 350-pound guy pull you over, you better stop.
Sean Bailey's with Winterville, you said?
And then, yeah, Winterville, yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
And then DJing their wedding tomorrow and wedding reception. So excited about that. They're a great couple, and congratulations to the future Baileys tomorrow.
Very cool. All right, Morg, thanks for joining us. Wes, you got any life advice for Morgan? Morgan's a big fan of you and takes your words seriously. So, anything to say?
Don't eat too much.
Huh. Okay, Wes, thank you.
See you, Morgan. There he is. Words of wisdom and Morgan Ahlers joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Wes, as a buffet aficionado, interesting that's your advice.
Well, here of late, I haven't been eating that much, so I'm starting to lose the weight. And
you look good, Wes.
Thank you.
Yeah. What? Why is that? Just working too hard?
Yes.
You're too busy to watch the Hurricanes. You're too busy to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I tell you what, driving around too can make you eat unhealthy because you're stopping at fast food places and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the reason why I never. That's why I don't eat, because I don't want to go to those places.
Yeah.
Now, today was my splurge day where I get Chinese, but other than that, I probably won't have anything till tomorrow afternoon.
What was your Chinese order?
It was all you can eat, and probably on both plates were probably about altogether about 200 pieces of shrimp.
200? No way.
Yes. Baby,
how long were you there?
About an hour.
From what time did you get there?
I got there about 12.
Okay.
It was about 1:15 when I left.
And they
get
the phone off. Is the button pushed? Hit the button. Do something.
There you go. Sorry.
Thank you. Do they ever give you a side eye or anything? Like they don't care?
No, I mean.
How many times do they have to restock the shrimp?
Twice. And the thing is, this is the first time that when I walked in, it was full of shrimp, and I'd go ahead and get half that tray out.
Jeez.
All right, and when I go back, guess what? It's full again.
Well, that's good.
And I'd take half of that.
But you don't feel like, I don't know. Sometimes in those situations,
the thing is I literally told the head person here. I said, "Why do you give tongs for shrimp? It should be a spoon."
how big are the shrimp?
They're little.
So little ones, yeah.
All right, so so after about I'd say 9 months of me complaining, they finally went to a spoon.
9 months of complaints.
Yeah, and that's in 7 years. So, no, excuse me, 13 years. I've been there 13 years.
Well, but you started complaining the last 9 months.
13 years.
Well, why'd you say 9 months?
It took them 9 months to of me complaining.
But why are you saying 13 years? Is it 13 years or 9 months?
I've been there for 13 years.
And you complained for 9 months.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I fussed and complained for 9 months. And then,
Okay.
And they
all
gave
right.
me a spoon.
Just you?
Maybe,
or everybody?
Maybe everybody.
What if it says Wes's Spoon on the handle?
Oh, my.
Doesn't that make you feel good?
That would.
But don't you feel like, because sometimes if there's like half a thing of shrimp left and there's more customers there, as hungry as I am and as much as I love those shrimp, I don't want to take them all. I feel bad for my fellow man.
Okay, this is the first time I've ever gone, and there was nobody in line to get this shrimp.
Okay.
That's the reason I didn't have any problem filling my plate up twice with shrimp.
Yeah. All right. Now, if it was a little more full, would you have?
No, I would have literally got 2 spoonfuls.
There we go. Good man, Wes Hines. Enjoying the shrimp at the Chinese buffet. Mm-hmm. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We got all that covered. 13 years, 9 months. When we return, Harper live from some golf course. We'll see how his golf game's going and talk some Pirates, Canes, and more. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
Come celebrate the next big Pirates win at the Rick House. The Rick House is Greenville and Eastern North Carolina's premier American-themed restaurant.
I'm Jeremy Shelton, General Manager at the Rick House. Come see us for a big city feel right here in Greenville. I guarantee you'll have a great experience.
We feature the very best bourbons around, our made-from-scratch pastas are to die for, and nobody does steak like the Rick House. We also feature an early dining special from 4 to 6. Come see us at the Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This May, get behind the wheel of a new 2026 Subaru Outback Premium at Capital Subaru of Greenville. With $43.44 total due at signing, you can lease it now for $345 a month for 36 months. That's less than $12 a day. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville off of Memorial Drive or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Proud official partner of the ECU Pirates. Price does not include licensing costs or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires June 1st, 2026.
Summer's here. You're at the beach, halfway up a mountain, finally relaxing, miles from home.
And then your phone buzzes. Not panic, just a quick check-in. Because with SCI, you already know what's going on.
Real-time alerts, 24/7 monitoring, full control of your home or business, right from your smartphone.
So while you're making memories, you're never wondering what's happening back home.
SCI Security, because you don't get security system for the days nothing happens. You get the system for the moment something does.
Travel smart, travel secure, and protect what matters.
Call today and get protected before your next trip.
Hey Pirates, it's Lindsey Gray with Carolina Caliber. It's time for bats, balls, and turkey calls. Working on that grand slam? Swing into turkey season with a perfect shotgun to knock that gobbler out of the park. Brite, Mossberg, Weatherby, Savage, Beretta, Rossi, CVA, and Browning, you name it, we've got it. Choosing the largest selection in Eastern NC. We'll make you blow fans away. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and, of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Looking for a zero-turn mower? Buy what the pros buy, where the pros buy at Ron Ayers Motorsports, your local authorized Hustler dealer. Shop the full lineup of Hustler residential zero-turn mowers, known for their reliability, speed, and heavy-duty build quality. Hustler mowers all feature thick fabricated decks, one-piece steel frames, and Hustler's trademark smooth track steering. Come see us today at Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11, north of the airport in Greenville.
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m., serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse, good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservations. Larry Steakhouse.
This is Zach Agnos, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Tiebreakers is open every day at 11 a.m. and is the best place to watch your favorite sports while enjoying the best wings in town, sandwiches, appetizers, cold beer, and more. Follow Tiebreakers on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. Tiebreakers, 2 locations in Greenville at Bells Fork and Greenville Boulevard, and 1 in Winterville on Railroad Street. Now back into PRL. Here is Clip.
All right, we got Wes Hines, we got intern Avery, we got intern Victor, and we got former Pirate Radio intern Alex Harper, the Schnapper, joining us on the Turner Home Team Live line. What's up, Harp?
What's up, Cliff? I'm very glad I tuned in a few minutes ago so I could hear that lovely story about Wes Hines and his shrimp habits.
You know what? It's funny, man. As he was telling it, I was like, dang, if I'd have waited a few more minutes, we could have had Alex chime in on this. So I'm so glad you heard that.
Yeah, dude. That was worth the price of admission alone.
I feel kind of bad for interrupting a great father-son golf outing, but I don't feel as bad because you didn't tell me you weren't going to be on the show or be here today.
Yeah,
So
it's all fine and good, man. We're doing a 2-man scramble out here, and we're 2 over through 7, so not great.
I was going to say, but it's not bad? Or is it bad?
Fine. It's very okay. I would prefer better, but
where are y'all at? Where are you playing?
We are playing at Goldsboro Municipal.
Okay.
About 20 minutes outside of my parents' house.
I figured they'd be hosting the PGA Championship this week, but that's somewhere else.
Yeah, it's nice enough.
Good deal. Harp, we got things to discuss. Let's start with the Canes, and we are still awaiting them and we don't even know for sure when they're going to play. It's either going to be next Tuesday if the Canadian series ends tomorrow, or it could be next Thursday if that goes to a Game 7. But either way, a long layoff. You've been following that series, and is there a better matchup for Carolina between the two, in your opinion?
So I've watched as much as I can of the Montreal and Buffalo matchup. Whatever I haven't seen, I've been watching the highlights of. And I think, especially at this point in the year, there is no easy out. Both of those teams are strong opponents. Montreal, on the other hand, I don't want any part of, me personally. Not just because that they're a great team, obviously making it this far, but Montreal swept us in the regular season. We went 0-3 against Montreal. Jakob Dobis, their goaltender, he's a young goalie who kind of got his first shot being a starter this year with Montreal, and he's been locked down. In terms of the discussion of who's been the best goalie in the Stanley Cup playoffs, of course, Freddie Anderson is in that conversation with what he's done through 8 games in the playoffs, but Jakob Dobis is a real deal. And you watch the 2 games, the 2 teams playing against each other, and you look at the 2 home environments. Buffalo is a wild place. Everyone knows about the Bills Mafia. That's the same fan base. The Bell Center is an insane asylum, and I just don't have any desire to face a lockdown goaltender who's playing as good as Jakob Dobis is and play in that environment. But either team, I like Carolina's chances, but Montreal strikes more fear into my soul than Buffalo does.
All right. Yeah, I like the insight there. Alex, I like that Carolina, even though they're 8-0, has faced some adversity. They had to rally back from 2 goals down. They've won overtime games at home and on the road. They've also had some easy ones here and there, but even though they've won every game, the games have been pretty competitive. So, I mean, they've been challenged, and I like that moving forward because at some point they're going to lose a game, right, Alex? But I do like that they've been in some competitive games here.
It's really best case scenario because you're getting as much rest as possible. You're the first team in NHL history to sweep both the first and second round of the playoffs since it moved to every round of the 7-game format. And you're exactly right. They've had challenging games. They've went to overtime more than once. They've had multiple goal deficits. So it's good. We're getting all the time off we could possibly get, and with a goaltender like Freddie Anderson, who's been red hot for us, but is also injury prone, as we've seen in the past, him getting all this rest time is fantastic, but at the same time, it hasn't been a cakewalk. So these guys have gone through adversity and know what they have to do to win these close games here late in the season.
Alex, I've asked Brooks Hill and Mike Minascalco, the MVPs for the skaters, offense and defense. We're taking Freddie out. You can certainly make a case for him to be the MVP so far these playoffs, but give me and they've had different answers for offensive and defensive MVP. So give me your, so far in the playoffs, offensive and defensive MVPs for Carolina.
We're going Carolina. Logan Stankoven is getting all the attention because he's been red hot and scoring a lot of goals. I'm actually going to go with Taylor Hall, though, the former league MVP. He was a beautiful addition last year from Chicago, and he plays on Logan Stankoven's line, and he is leading the team in points. And with our top line being matched up with other teams' top lines, it kind of evens out. A lot of people say in the Stanley Cup playoffs, your top line is not going to win you anything. It's what is your depth? How much is your depth going to produce? And Taylor Hall has made the second line a scoring line for Carolina. So my pick on the offensive end is Taylor Hall. On the defensive end, the real answer is Jacob Slavin, but I want to talk about one person, and that is Keandre Miller. Keandre Miller has had the offensive output that we thought he could bring. He brings a little more skill, more of an offensive-minded defenseman, but he has made some incredible defensive plays for Carolina. He stopped multiple 2-on-1 breakaways. He's been on the penalty kill, and he's been a big part as to why Carolina has one of the best penalty kills in the league this year.
He's my new favorite Hurricane because as the Canes were hammering the Flyers, somebody tried to start a fight with him, was actually punching him and had him in a headlock, and he was smiling, and it was a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah, he little broed that guy.
He did. By the way, you mentioned every name that had been said previously, so your answers match Mike Minascalco's. He went Hall and Miller. Brooks went Stank and Slavin. So, yeah, every name mentioned there. Can't go wrong, I guess, either way. All right, Pirate Baseball wins last night. Big win, Alex. And I know they're trying to grab your attention back and maybe some other fans' attention. You're still a fan, but you did say a little apathy had crept in because you just wanted more for this season. But they're in sole possession of second place right now. Still a chance to be in first. They need a lot to happen there. But if they can keep this second spot, that'll be good for Clearwater next week.
Wouldn't that be something? I mean, I feel like this is just the program that Cliff Godwin and company has built at this point. Like, even in a year where now it's almost 2 years in a row now where maybe a lot of people's expectations haven't been met, and you feel like maybe it's a little bit disappointing of a season, or we're not achieving the heights that we believe that we should, and you look up at the end of the season and you're a couple games away from winning yet another regular season title and going into Clearwater with the number one seed and a chance to punch your ticket into the postseason. I mean, just what an incredible feat by this baseball program. So I'm ready for postseason baseball.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm ready for next week. Harp, real quick, you are a huge Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. I almost spoiled it. So I know you know who they play week 1 this year because the schedule came out last night.
To be honest, Cliff, I haven't looked at this. At this point in the year, we're focused on ourselves.
Oh, okay. Great answer.
Yeah, the rookies are in town now, and we're going to start training camp here soon. So we're focused on us.
So the Panthers have a pretty good matchup against a non-division opponent with the Bears. I like the Bucs as well. It'll be Baker versus Burrow. Bucs at Bengals to open up the season.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Cincinnati will actually have a defense at that point.
Well, you hope not, but we shall see. All right, get back to your golf, Hart. Appreciate you joining us, buddy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys. And Wes, go easy on the shrimp, big guy.
He's on the phone. I think the people are calling him saying he ate too much. Thank you, Alex Harper, joining us. Wes, Alex said take it easy on the shrimp, but I know you won't abide by those words.
Oh, we'll see.
Were they? What kind of shrimp were they?
They were fried popcorn.
And you said 200.
At least.
How many do you think you can put? Did you put on your plate at a time?
About 100.
100?
Yeah.
How big is the plate?
Well, let's see.
Whoa, that's a giant plate you're showing me right now.
Yeah, I don't know how.
That's about a regular plate?
Yeah.
And you fit 100. Were they piled up?
Yeah, good. It was a good.
Did you only eat shrimp?
I had some mushrooms and had some fried green beans, but they were on the side. The rest of it was all shrimp.
Man, no rice, no lo mein.
Nope. Nope.
All right.
Give me some pico. I put some of that on there.
Pico, like
pico de gallo.
Okay, that's more like Mexican.
That's
fare.
right. That's right. But the thing is the pico goes good with the shrimp.
Not cocktail sauce.
No.
You gonna hang up that phone?
I did again. Oh well.
I don't know. Hey, when you're talking shrimp, man, can't think about anything else. Let's take a break. We'll get
That's
our.
because I'm a shrimp, right?
You are what you eat, Wes.
There you go.
Simply Divine, Oil and Wine, Best of Pirate Radio Live coming up next when we return. We still got more to go. And Zach said the jerk store called. There's a Seinfeld reference for you. The ocean called, West. They're running out of shrimp.
All right.
We'll be back with you after this timeout.
UBE and
and PirateWear.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWear.com. Go Pirates!
You know Pip Printing for custom printing and marketing, but do you know they also do custom apparel? Need a company store for your employees, team, or just to sell your custom apparel online? Pip has the team in place to get that up and running for you in no time. Come into our store at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville and check out the clearance sale on jackets and coats. Brands by Cutter & Buck, Gildan, and Carhartt with some items as low as $10. At Pip, we do a lot more than you think. Call or come out to see the We Do people at Pip Printing.
Hey Pirate friends, it's Rhonda from Russell's and we're back open with a whole new look. We have a ton of surprises for you to see, including our Johnny O's Shop and Shop. Our racks and shelves are fully stocked with all new spring and summer merchandise for both men and women. Make it a point to come by Russell's in downtown Washington to check out the new look, experience the same great customer service you've come to know, and see all the new quality clothing that you love. We can't wait to see our pirate friends and customers back at Russell's in downtown Washington.
May is Celebration Month at Basil's in Greenville, and we're celebrating all ECU graduates. Stop in today and check out Basil's new specialty menu, packed with bold, flavorful dishes like shrimp tacos, taco salad, chipotle chicken pasta, and taco pizza. Plus, don't miss our weekly specials, $4.50 margaritas every Tuesday and $3 North Carolina craft beers on Wednesday. And of course, all your Basil's favorites are always available for lunch and dinner. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant and pizzeria on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Pirates supporting pirates.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
This May, it's the big spring sales event at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive into spring with huge savings across the lot. Take 10% off MSRP on the 2026 Chrysler Pacifica, perfect for the whole family. Or score 1.9% for 72 months on the 2026 Jeep Compass. And truck buyers, don't miss out. Get 4.9% for 84 months, plus no payments for 90 days on Ram 1500. These deals won't last. Spring savings are heating up now. Come see us today at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Drive a little, save a lot.
This is Caleb Reynolds, lead minister at Eastern Pines Church, and I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at 9 and 10:30 at 3380 Portertown Road in Greenville. At Eastern Pines Church, you'll find real people, uplifting worship, and a place where your family can grow in your faith. Come see what God is doing right here in Greenville. We'd love to welcome you home at Eastern Pines Church. Visit easternpineschurch.com for more information.
Church services brought to you by S&K Trapping, East Coast Grading, Gregory Pool, Driven Details, East Coast Access, Cardinal Lock and Key, and rentafishtank.com.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids.
On June 19th, country hitmaker Cole Swindell brings his chart-topping catalog to the stage. Don't miss a night of high-energy country music at Carolina Crossroads. For tickets, visit carolinacrossroadsamp.com.
This is Ryder Giles, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Is your car making strange noises or that check engine light still won't go away? At Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, they take care of the stress out of the car care and deliver high-quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure, just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service across the Speedway on Charles Boulevard here in Greenville. Now back to PRL. Here is Clip.
All right, PGA Championship going on. We've got Pirate Baseball, 6:30. You got NBA playoffs going on tonight. And Major League Baseball as well. So, fun sports weekend. Pirates and see if we got a lineup out for ECU and FAU game 2. Pirates able to win it last night. But we'll hear from a former Pirate baseballer in a moment, but a former Pirate footballer first. It's our Simply Divine Oil and Wine Best of Pirate Radio Live. Discover Simply Divine Oil and Wine in Arlington Village, your go-to for exceptional wines and gourmet olive oils. Not sure what to choose? Kimberly and her expert team are ready to help you find the perfect fit. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for fun upcoming events such as monthly wine tastings, along with trivia every Thursday. Simply Divine Oil and Wine, elevate your pour. Really enjoyed catching up with Kendall Futrell. Great dude, and talked about his football days and his interesting story on how he became a jackman in NASCAR.
Funny story. So I had heard about it a while back when I was, playing football and stuff at ECU. And once my career ended, I got a chance to play for the Bengals for a little bit, got to see what the NFL was like. And then I went up to the CFL, did the Canadian Football League thing for about a year and a half to 2 years. And once that ended, I just kind of went into the workforce. Man, I was working a pretty normal job up in Raleigh for about 2 years. And my girlfriend, her brother actually works at Penske too. He's a fuel guy. And we were actually at his wedding, and I saw some of the coaches there from Team Penske, and they were like, "Man, you could be a great jackman." So I just kind of got recruited there at the wedding. And like I said, I had heard about NASCAR, but I didn't really know too much about it. I wasn't a huge racing fan growing up, but I'm a visual guy. I'm a visual learner, just a visual person in general. So like they told me just, come up there, come to a practice, see if it's something that I might be interested in. So from there, this is about January of last year, actually.
Wow.
When I got the chance to go up to Team Penske up in Mooresville, where I live at now, check it out, get to see it in person. And from there, man, I was pretty much sold. I was like, this looks really cool, like to see in person, like how fast they were going, but how like efficient they were moving too. And everything was just like no wasted movements, just like one just big, full speed, just project. They were changing tires in 8 seconds, 7-9 seconds, or whatever the deal was. And I just thought it was crazy to see like in person for the first time. And once I actually seen it in person, I knew it was something I wanted to do.
Kendall Futrell, I went on to ask him how many NASCAR races he had watched from age 0 to 20. And he said, I'm not going to lie, maybe 1 or 2. I think he did lie. I think the answer was 0. But he loves what he's doing now and is trying to move up in the sport. So that's really cool for Kendall Futrell, Shane Perry, and the other Pirates involved in NASCAR. Dixon Williams also trying to move on up, and we've been following him throughout his minor league baseball season, coming off a tremendous weekend last weekend. Hope he follows that up with another one this weekend. But as a member of the Braves organization, and he wasn't around during the Ted Turner TBS Braves heyday, or the Hall of Famer Bobby Cox and what he did as a manager. But I asked him, being a part of the organization, his how much has he heard about them and his thoughts on Bobby Cox and Ted Turner.
In the spring training facilities, they kind of have big names all over there and kind of some quotes and cards and stuff. So it's cool to see those. I wasn't too familiar with them. I just know he got ejected a lot. That was the main thing.
Most all time.
Yeah, so I went back and watched some of those ejections. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seemed like we were in Asheville, and then they had like a moment of silence for him. So that was awesome.
Were you able to interact with? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that was cool of them to do that at an away game. So definitely showed the impact he had on the game for sure.
You can check out my conversation with Dixon Williams. I promise I don't interrupt him the entire time. On YouTube, Pirate Radio TV, and our chat with Kendall Futrell was from Thursday's edition of Pirate Radio Live. That's our Simply Divine Oil and Wine Best of Pirate Radio Live. Wes.
Yes, sir.
Do you like oil on your subs and sandwiches?
I do.
I'm a big fan of that now.
Absolutely.
And I even sometimes, like if I just get a turkey sub, if I go Italian, I'll get oil and vinegar. But if I just get a turkey sub or whatever, I'll just go oil, no vinegar.
Oil and vinegar all the time.
You like the vinegar with it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, you would like Simply Divine Oil and Wine. I don't think you're much of a drinker. In fact, Wes, when's the last time you drank alcohol?
It's been a while. Very long time.
Have you been drunk in your life?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Long time ago?
Yeah.
Have you ever smoked a cigarette?
Yeah, a long time ago.
How many? Like a lot, or just on several occasions?
Just a few.
Yeah. All right, Wes, I'm gonna turn the mics off. Have you ever smoked marijuana? I'm not a cop, Wes.
Okay, it's got to be almost 30 years ago, so yeah.
Oh, wow. He's right here, officer. I am a cop. And Wes, this has been a sting operation ever since you met me.
But it was not in North Carolina. Thank you.
You when we meet, Wes, like 25 years ago, 20, has it been that long? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I was a police officer. I was training back then. But my job was to get you to admit that you have done something illegal.
Yeah.
He's right in here. Wes, I can't believe that, man.
I mean, it was...
it's a lifetime ago, right?
I mean, that was the original mother-in-law, and she had lost her husband, and so we all sat on her couch and did that to make everybody happy. and it didn't make me happy at all.
Wait a minute. All right.
Yeah.
Let's break this one down real quick. Yeah. So you all sat on the couch. How many people were on the couch?
3.
Okay. So it was you, your wife, and your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
And was it a rolled up?
Yeah.
Okay. And you just passed it around? And
yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Was that their only time you did it?
Yep.
Really? Okay.
I said never again.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. How about that? Wes, I'm still learning stuff about you. We just got to know the right questions to ask, and we'll get some good answers.
I'm an open book. What
you are.
Say?
That's great, man. We appreciate that. Jamie said Wes is even cooler now.
Oh, my. I don't know about that.
Jamie said, trivia question. This famous speaker of sports updates is celebrating a birthday today. His most famous catchphrase is in Spanish. Is it... talking about the guy that goes Santa Maria. What's his name? Is that who you're talking about, Jamie? Santa Maria. What's his name? He's on the video game, and he did he did Sunday Night Baseball. What's his name, Jamie? Let's take a break. We'll come back and get ready to wrap things up. Famous speaker of sports updates. What are sports updates? His most famous catchphrase is in Spanish. En fuego, Dan Patrick.
Is that Matt Vasgersian or something?
Matt Vasgersian? That's who I was thinking of, but Jamie said nope. We'll find out. Give me another clue, Jamie. Let's go to break. Back with you after this.
Jeff Stein here, back at you from Brown & Wood Buick GMC. And check this out, Pirate fans. We got Envision, Buick, Encore GX, and Vistas and Enclaves all at 0.9% and up to $2,250 off. For service, we've got buy 3 tires, get 1 for $1 only at Brown & Wood Buick GMC. We have 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer. Only at Brown & Wood, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
When it comes to protecting your home, don't gamble with just any roofer. Trust the pros at the Boone Group Roofing. Locally owned by Toot Boone, they've been serving all of Eastern North Carolina with honest, high-quality roofing you can count on. They offer no money down, and every job is backed by a 5-year workmanship warranty because your roof should be done right the first time. Don't wait. Call today at 252-714-0021 for a roof that's built to last and service you can trust. The Boone Group Roofing is on top of their game. The Toot Boone Boogie.
Looking for the perfect place to host your next event? Fifth Street Hardware in downtown Greenville features event spaces for birthdays, business meetings, rehearsal dinners, and more. The corner bar is fully private and seats up to 50 guests. Our back dining room is semi-private and seats up to 40. Or choose the semi-private repair shop game room complete with pool tables and big screens. Add in-house catering and full bar service and we'll take care of the rest. For pricing and availability, inquire online under the Parties tab at fifthstreethardware.com. Fifth Street Hardware, where Greenville gathers.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule an appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Bird. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern has been serving the tech repair needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2006. And as one of the only Apple authorized service providers east of Raleigh, all our technicians are Apple certified, and we only use genuine Apple parts. Your iPhone and Mac warranties are safe with us. Have questions or need service? Call 252-558-1280 or visit us online at universitypccare.com. University PC Care, your one-stop shop for service on everything Apple.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
Hey, Pirate friends, it's Rhonda from Russell's, and we're back open with a whole new look. We have a ton of surprises for you to see, including our Johnny O Shop and Shop. Our racks and shelves are fully stocked with all new spring and summer merchandise for both men and women. Make it a point to come by Russell's in downtown Washington to check out the new look, experience the same great customer service you've come to know, and see all the new quality clothing that you love. We can't wait to see our pirate friends and customers back at Russell's in downtown Washington.
This is Coach Blake Carroll for East Carolina Football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Well, the Dow Jones closed down 537 points at 49,526. The NASDAQ was off 410 at 26,225, and the S&P 500 was down 93 at 7,409. And on your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report, for a person looking to invest in, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now to close up this week of PRL on this Friday afternoon, here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right. The Shrimp Man. Need to make a superhero character, Wes. You turn into a shrimp. You got like a shrimp tail. What would be your superpower as a shrimp, though? What does shrimp do? They don't really do much.
They drag the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. Maybe you can breathe. You can go underwater. You're kind of like Aquaman, but you can only be at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh my!
So you're missing all the stuff going on up top.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask Wes a question about Nigeria, and I'm going to ask Victor a question about North Carolina.
Okay.
All right. Victor, you are in the United States of America. You are in the state of North Carolina.
Correct.
You are in the county. Do you know what county you're in? How many counties are in North Carolina?
100. Let's go.
Bang. Nailed it. Wes, there's a lot I can ask you, but since I'm a sports guy, I'm going to ask you this one. Basketball Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
Nigerian native. Played for the Rockets. He was a center, and his nickname was The Dream. The Dream.
I'm sorry.
Can I score the extra point?
No, you didn't. Yeah, go ahead.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Okay.
Hakeem the Dream.
Victor, I see, according to my computer screen, that while English is the official language, over 500 languages are spoken.
Correct.
How many languages do you know?
Oof.
If you got to count, if you can't answer that immediately, it's too many.
It's about like 2 or 3, you know.
Like fluently?
Yeah, I mean, I know my native dialect, Igbo, and then there is a kind of English we speak in West Africa.
Okay.
It's called Pidgin English.
So that's different than...
Right.
Okay.
So think about how, if I wanted to say, how are you, I'd say, how you day. You know, it's like Creole, sort of.
Gotcha.
Like broken English.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It's a language of...
So, like, your family, what did they speak?
Yeah, they would speak English, surprisingly, and then Igbo. So Nigeria was colonized by the British, so Nigeria has English as the official language.
So did you have to learn?
Nah.
Okay.
Well, because it's colonized by the British, our language of instruction is English. Some parts of Africa, like Ivory Coast, where Wilfred Bonney is from, was colonized by the French. So France, French is the official language, and sort of like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Bill Burr says we need to all know more information about other people. Now, he says it in a funny, stereotypical way about white people and black people, but he makes sense. We're missing a lot of information out there. We got to know all the info. Not all the info, but some of the info that's out there. I want to do a video of Wes going to Nigeria with Victor.
Okay.
Wes, you like to go on cruises and trips and stuff? Yeah. That'd be cool.
Okay.
Have you been out of the country?
Only to Bahamian.
Like via a cruise ship?
Yeah.
Yeah. 10-4.
That's it.
And that's it for this show.
Well, I've also been to Canada, of course.
What did you say?
I've been to Canada, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
All right, Wes. He's going to be in a shrimp coma. So when are you going to eat again?
Tomorrow evening.
Over 200 shrimp will get you good for about 36 hours.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Wes.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you, Victor.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend. And thank you, Avery, as well. Appreciate y'all helping us out and being part of Pirate Radio Live on a Friday. We're back with you Monday, 3 o'clock, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live. For the crew, I am Clip Brock. Have a great weekend. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Series determines Harden's reputation.
The issue with James Harden and his flaws in the postseason ain't games 1 through 5. It's games 6 and 7. Brother, the world is watching.
The second game will be the Spurs and the Timberwolves from Minnesota with San Antonio up 3-2. You can hear both games on ESPN Radio with our coverage getting underway at the bottom of the hour. Round 2 is winding down to the PGA Championship. It is Maverick McNeely late in the second round who has jumped into the lead. He has a one-stroke lead over Alex Smalley. Smalley is already in the clubhouse. McNeely is on hole 13. Meanwhile, 5 other golfers are 3 back in the lead. To baseball, Yankees pitcher Max Fried will be placed on the 15-day injured list dealing with a bone bruise in his left elbow. Yankees play the Mets tonight. Also, the Dodgers play the Angels later tonight.
ESPN Radio is presented by Progressive Insurance. Progressive Commercial Insurance flexes to fit your business's needs. From